Hello, everybody. Welcome to Cup Release Day. And it's our annual live show. I guess now we do this with Upper Deck's Billy Celio every flagship and Cup release. And pretty soon it'll just be every set, Billy. Probably.
Sorry about the downgrade that you got stuck with me this time, and I don't have boxes for you of cards to open or any of that fun stuff. You
Yeah,
have to,
where's the presents? We want
thanks
presents from Upper Deck.
thanks for still talking to the little people. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh, after Jason left, he stayed for an hour and a half, and we exclusively talked about you and your performance, what we thought you could do better, maybe, how to act in meetings properly. We had a whole thing about Billy Celio.
Gotcha. And to that comment there, it was announced to the gentleman in the group here. For Black Friday, I got Wi-Fi for my apartment. Now I'm at the office right now, but I got Wi-Fi, so I have I've turned a new leaf. You guys will be able to see the background of my apartment. It's not as nice as you guys got it all set up. You got like the nice memorabilia for Baba Louie. You got the amazing representation there with Phil and then of course Josh just likes to promote himself. So
I'm a big self-promoter. It's all about me, Billy Celio. You're right there. Well, today's show is all about the cup. We're just going to dig into it. Of course, we're going to do Ask Billy Everything at the end of the show. So everyone in the chat, please think of any question you could ever have. And remember, Billy is in charge of every person and every department and every decision at Upper Deck. So there's no holds barred. Ask anything you want.
Especially customer service. That's my department.
Yes, every customer. If you want to know the status of your redemption, please get it out now, and Billy will put you in the queue, and he'll be happy to answer that for you.
Put the redemption number across on the comments.
Yeah, all right. There we go. A couple, kind of quick housekeeping things before we get into the show. Because Upper Deck hates me, they released the 24-25 and grain checklist today. Why not on Cup Release Day? Like, I have nothing better to do. Prepare for the show. So that is actually up on hockeychecklist.com. I got it up in record time. So very, very excited about that. Obviously, we got to welcome Billy. Phil, hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Hello. You've been soaking up the cup glory all day today. You're in your pajama pants. You've been moderating Grant's breaks. Very exciting day for you.
Yes, I've had the best week, the best first week off of work known to man. You know why? Yesterday it was a great surprise, and then family show, and then today's Cup Release Day. I was moderating in Grant GP Sports. I only had to ban 2 people today for very, very poopy attitudes, and I got called out. Yeah, I got called out. They said, "Oh, Phil, put the ban hammer away." This is kind of my rule. If you have skin in the game and you just lost a couple of grand, vent away. You got 30 seconds, 60 seconds. I understand. You have skin in the game. You're allowed to be upset. If you come in and no one knows who you are and you say 10 negative things in a row and you don't even have a spot in the break, you're out. Like, maybe that's a little too harsh, but on Cup Day, that can get out of control really fast. And those are the 2 people I banned. And they kept coming back with their other accounts, but I banned those as well. So, yeah. And just 24 hours, no lifetime ban. Everybody has a bad day. I get it.
So can't get anything by you.
Well, you can get a lot by me, but if I catch it, then no. Yeah.
Okay, I got to tell a really funny Louis story before I welcome him today. So, Billy, I don't know if you have ever picked up on this, but Louis has a superpower that we talk about amongst each other. I don't know if we've ever mentioned live on the show. Nobody gets more cards given to him than Baba Louie. Nobody. I don't know how you do it. You just got like a kissable face, or people love you. They just want to send you stuff, on and on. I went to the mailbox and I bought a card on eBay from a random seller that, and I was excited. Oh, I got the delivery notification. The card comes in the mail. I opened the package and there's the card I ordered and a Martin Brodeur card with a note. Can you please give this to Baba Louie for me? Yeah. Now I order random cards on eBay and people send me Baba Louie cards. I don't know how you do it.
I mean, last time I went to the expo, I think I was nice enough to give Phil a valuable Shane Pinto card, and Baba Louie got a amazing Contours Martin Brodeur
Yeah,
patch
dude,
from one of my favorite sets.
that is
Mm.
an awesome card. I love that one, Billy. Still,
Ooh, shots fired by VGK.
Ooh.
Okay, well,
That's
Louis,
okay.
welcome to the show. Phil, we're going to
Yeah.
roll through our announcements so we can get into all the good stuff about the Cup. You've got a big show tomorrow. You want to give us a quick preview for Friday Nights with Phil, Billy's favorite show, of course.
You mean 2 days? I'm only half prepared.
Oh, 2 days.
for Friday.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
keep thinking it's Thursday. Jeez.
So, I actually have a guest. I had an idea pop into my head. So Cartel from Minting Sports, also known as Aton. We had a great chat yesterday. I am so excited to have him on Friday. He's going to hang out with Victoria and Dave and myself. And we have some really good topics we're going to bring up. Dave has a pretty hot topic button. Aton has forgotten more than I know. He is an encyclopedia. I'm very excited to get him on the show. And I love his personality in person, and I asked him to bring that one, not his character. I know we love the character, but Aton as a human being is one of the nicest, kindest, most knowledgeable people I've ever met in my life. And I'd like that guy to come on Friday, and I'm pretty sure he will. So really come on Friday and take a look, because Victoria is brand new in her hobby, and Aton is like God status in her hobby. So we're going to try and cover everything in between and hit all angles.
Okay, just want to take a quick minute before we get going to shout out our sponsors. Obviously, it's a live show, so it's a little bit different from our traditional format. We're forever grateful to Slab Sharks, Private Collection Insurance, GP Sports Cards, and of course Mint Inc. for their support of our show. Congrats to Mint Inc. Tomorrow, their new Ajax shop is opening. So if you're in the GTA, as the kids like to call it, or in the area, you should stop by and check it out. Then if you're looking to move your hits, maybe you hit it big in the Cup today. There's no better place to do so than Slab Sharks Weekly Auction. We just had a question come on. Oh, good timing, Baba Louie, if that's you. I don't know if they have any upcoming promos. They do have Demidov, I think, through his number's 93, right? 93% payout through the end of the NHL season. But honestly, you won't regret selling your cards in Slab Sharks. All of us have done it. Billy is very excited, giving a ringing endorsement himself there. And if you're in the U.S., you can submit through us, the Gong Show. We're the official Slab Shark submission partner. A couple more. Obviously, if you're keeping your Cup hits, why not show them the love they deserve and protect them from mean people that steal or the vengeful higher power that will flood your house. I've had plumbing issues today. It's not fun. And I'd feel a lot better if I had a flexible policy from Private Collection Insurance. I can't because I'm an American. They're a Canadian company. Go to privatecollectioninsurance.com, chat up Enzo Ferrari, and see what an appointment or a policy would look like for you. And then lastly, there's still chances to chase Cup glory this weekend. Phil was breaking with Grant all day. I even saw he couldn't even resist. Got in the action a little bit. Grant, Grant from GP Sports, Billy? Grant?
Oh yeah,
from GP Sports?
I've heard of him.
Heard of him?
That guy,
so get all your spots.
He breaks once in a while.
No,
they usually have like a 10 or 2 of the Cup.
All right, don't encourage
they like
him.
to
Come
sell.
on, man. Let's.
Okay.
All right, get all your spots at gpsportscards.com. And then lastly, just a reminder, we're a Patreon podcast. If you want to support us, there's links everywhere, website, show description, so on and so forth. We are grateful to anyone that's willing to help make this show possible. We do have 3 new patrons we want to shout out before we get into the Baba Louie runs us through the game plan. You want to shout them out quick, Baba Louie?
Sure I do. First one up, Sean.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thanks, Sean.
And then we got JK. Ha. That's funny. Funny guy. And last but not least, Lee. Hockey Cardboard.
Ooh, original.
Relevant. Okay. You got the game plan?
I do. So right off the gate, we got a little Slab Sharks fake patch conundrum to talk about. Then we will get into 24-25 the Cup breakdown. Then it's early the Cup hits and big pulls. Then Billy doesn't know this, but he's going to rate his own Cup designs.
I forgot about this. Oh, you're so screwed. I love it. I went easy on you.
Then everybody's favorite. Ask Billy everything because he'll answer everything.
Oh, yeah. He wants to answer your questions. Okay. The only non-cup thing we're going to do today is talk about this sort of Slab Sharks fake patch kerfuffle that went down. I just think it's really interesting, and Billy, you might have some comments on this too. So a consigner listed a 2009-10 the cup Johnny Fingers, otherwise known as Jonathan Taves, emblems of endorsements card. And at some point in the chain of custody of this card, someone really didn't like Billy's patch and decided that they could do it better. And I know you weren't an Upper Deck.
I wasn't an Upper Deck yet.
I know. It's just funnier if I say they didn't like your patch.
Let him do his thing, Billy. Come on.
Yeah. Gosh, Billy, quit interrupting the teacher. So the card got listed on Slab Sharks. Somebody notifies them that they're like, yo, Slab Sharks, here's a fake patch on this card. It's not the original. And the card is listed too on our good friend Mitch Grotman. He has the fake patches Instagram account. It's listed there that everyone can see it. And so what Slab Sharks did is they updated the listing title to read altered patch. That's the first thing. 2009 the cup, Jonathan Taves, emblems of endorsement patch auto out of 15. And they included images of the card as it is today, and then also the really blurry images for the original images that are like on Mitch's fake patch Instagram account. And then apparently some people, I guess, as you can imagine, didn't like the move and reached out to Slab Sharks and let them know that. And then Slab Sharks made this following post on their Instagram account where they basically asked the hobby a question, and it really got me thinking. And I haven't thought of this perspective. I'll kind of read what they said, and then we can hopefully have a good discussion, and chat, you guys can get in on the discussion as well. They said, we were given intel that this card has an altered patch. So we ended it and listed it clearly with an altered patch with the non-altered photo. This allows the public domain to always understand that this card was altered when comp searching. If we return it to the consigners or reject it, the risk is much higher that it's resold without this being mentioned in the future. We're being called out for our decision. We thought we were doing the right thing. If we aren't, we can send it back to the consigner. Please let us know your thoughts. Then they did like a Gongshow-esque hobby poll. And again, until seeing this, I had never considered any benefit whatsoever to willingly selling a card with a known altered or fake patch. But the logic actually kind of resonates with me. And I think it's a good thing to actually sell this card, where then you get on all the card ladders and eBay sales history, Terapeak, whatever, 130 point, whatever you use, that this card will always say altered patch on it when anyone ever goes to reference it. And so that's hopefully everyone's caught up to speed and now, kind of interested in your thoughts. Phil, I'll start with you. What's the right thing to do here?
Three things can happen. You can destroy the card. You could sell. So if I have the custody of the card right now, I could destroy the card. Option 1. Option 2, I could sell the card and never say anything. Option 3, I could sell the card with full disclosure. This is one of those situations where nothing good can happen. So I would pick the least damaging, where everybody wins scenario. And that would not be destroying the card. That would be selling it with full disclosure. I think they made an excellent business decision. I have no idea who's giving them crap for being honest. So mine's simple. I think it's a great idea. So I see someone saying, yeah, destroy it. I totally agree. But what if you're the guy holding the bag? What if you're the guy holding the bag? So one person suffers 100% and everybody else nothing. I think you should give someone a chance to buy that card. If there was a Brady Tkachuk card that was a fake patch, and I had an opportunity to buy it, and I knew it was fake and the price was good, I'd buy the card.
Okay.
I would.
Well, and Slab Sharks can't destroy somebody else's card, right? So
Correct.
They're not in a position to be able to do that. I don't know, Billy, what do you think about this whole thing? Like what's the right thing to do?
I thought you were going to Baba Louie next.
Oh, I am. He's the closer.
So my initial reaction was, what is the difference between stating that something has a fake patch and something is trimmed? Because people do sell trimmed cards, whether that's also altering a card. The difference is those cards are, when I'm saying something is trimmed, it's slabbed and it says trimmed card, or there's an authentication and everything like that. It's not sold like raw and trimmed and that. So my first reaction was to say, spend $20 or whatever and get it slabbed and have it say altered, and like you said, put it in the memory bank. But then I remembered the guy, I don't know if it's the same way, but the guy right over there, Phil, he knows how to break those slabs, and then he could sit there
Not very
and
well.
resell it again. So that it's a tough question. I definitely wouldn't sell it without that information. But that being said, people do buy trimmed cards, which is altered. But I would just want it to somehow officially be like where you can't mess with it, and whoever gets it next is gonna know it's trimmed, and the next
Yeah.
person's gonna know it's or altered, and the next person's gonna know altered. I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah. Well, it's serial numbered. So, I mean, if anyone wants to look hard enough, I think what Slab Shark's point was if it then goes in the sales record as altered and attached to the serial number, at least there is a way, maybe not a foolproof way, but a way to reference that. Before I go to Louis, are you wearing a Sudbury Blueberry?
What?
Is that a Shorzy
Yeah,
jersey or what? Yeah.
yeah.
Love it. Love it. Bobby Louie, what do you think about this? What's the right thing to do if you owned a consignment company or auction company? What would you do?
You well, your hands are kind of tied. It's not your card in the beginning. So first you can put out there like they did a picture of the card. Hey, this card's altered, whatever, but it's still, I think the obligation is to send the card back to the guy. Now, after that, what happens. We can't control that. I mean, I don't,
Yeah.
this is one of those, just another fake patch card out there now, but at least it's been photographed. We know,
Yeah.
what else can you do?
Okay. All right. Well, again, I haven't run into this scenario before, and I guess good on Slab Sharks for trying to get feedback from the hobby and consensus there. So I just wanted to bring that up before we get into the meat of today's discussion, which of course.
Hey, can I
is the
get
cup.
into something else?
Oh,
really?
I was just gonna say, just destroy it and have Upper Deck make another one. I'm just joking, just joking.
Well, you have like lots in the back room, anyways. You have copies of every card, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Right next to all the copies of the population count 1 cards. Is that what?
And the acetate. Top down
I
number.
would say the number one with a finger that I have, but I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, I have Jason's email.
Careful, we know your boss now. I'm gonna tell him.
Yeah,
I
watch
know,
your step.
I
Watch your
know.
step on this
He's
show.
gonna watch it too.
No. Okay.
Move on.
Let's start. Did you have one more thing you want to bring up? Okay.
It's not important, like usual.
Okay. I want to get into the cup a little bit and kind of cover some of the, you guys never talk about the cup and you leak information out like a tiny bit at a time. So since the last time we talked, there's some new information that has revealed itself today as people have started opening their tins. Kind of the first thing that stood out to me was we have more cards that are slabbed this year, that you guys have expanded beyond the 99 and 249 quote unquote true RPAs and have added the gold RPAs out of 24 this year. What went into that decision, Billy?
We weren't quite sure whether to do that the first year or not, and then it kind of allows us a little bit of flexibility too. But it's a rookie auto patch, so we wanted all of the rookie auto patch to have us to be slabbed, and that was pretty much the decision. The first year, it was kind of, I don't want to say it was a last minute thing. We obviously had thought about it, but we had the time to really see how it went, and after we did it, we said, you know what, let's do them all.
Okay. Are we going to expand that going forward, or what's the over under on that? Louis wants to bet.
We'll see. There's discussions being had, and we just kind of got to weigh it all out, because there's a lot of different things that are involved when you slab more than just one card. You got to think about the tins, you got to think about the foam, you got to think about like the presentation, you got to think about being able to sort it, and can't even imagine if all of them were slabbed and I'm sitting there and picking up all the remember, I have to go pack these things myself.
Are you by the hour or are you salary?
I'm salary.
Oh.
They take advantage of it. We're working 12-hour days.
Minimum wage
muffin
to get that.
muffin. That's okay.
Well, one of the big surprises that came out today was the Alexander Ovechkin it was the black foil Auto 101 that he inscribed. It's a 895 goal record or something to that effect on
Yep.
the card. How did you make that happen?
We got a guy who's the Rush. We call him the Russian Whisperer, and he's good friends with all of the players. He's good friends with your boy Kirill, and he's good friends with Ovi too. And they have a good time when they're doing the signing, and he does a great job of asking them to maybe do some personalizations, maybe do some inscriptions. This isn't the only inscription. There's multiple Ovi inscriptions throughout the set. I
Oh.
think you saw if you saw in the video that we did of the of the Black Exquisites, he actually just he signed it and then put the goal total on it also.
Where's
But
that video?
it's
Yeah,
on our Facebook, I believe.
Oh, you put it on your Facebook. Oh,
Yes.
okay. I thought maybe
It
it'd be
might
a
be-
commercial at a
or
hockey game
Instagram or something.
Oh,
But,
Instagram. Oh, okay.
Yeah, social media.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a few inscriptions in there. I got to see a bunch of them, and it's really cool. So yeah, just add a little extra touch to some of these cards, and he did it with like big cards. So that's also really cool.
Speaking of the video, did you hire George Costanza as your hand model for that, or how did that go down?
Isotoner.
Next question.
Okay. I do have a couple of follow-up questions on this card. So this was pulled by Backyard Breaks, who also pulled the Celebrini Shield 101.
Yep.
I guess I'll start with a statement. I used to believe in karma. I don't think I do anymore. But why is Upper Deck giving Backyard Breaks juiced boxes? Just kidding. I'm just gonna ask the question because the chat's gonna.
So Backyard Breaks, they don't have a brick and mortar, so they do not buy from us or our distributors, or they can't get stuff from us, but they can go buy retail. And the funny thing is, when this first came out, when we first these were about $1,000 a tin. And so they could have bought a bunch of it at $1,000 a tin, and then obviously the price has gone up as the number of points the Celebrini scores goes up every single game. So they probably got in on it at a good price when it first was announced, and they're allowed, just like everybody else, to buy it from retail people.
Yeah, I got you. It's just kind of funny that
it is.
It's one person out of 100. So I think 10 people out of 100 make the joke and it's funny. But there is the problem in the chat. It happened today in the chat. It's 1 out of 100 who takes it so seriously and they go on and on, and it riles people up. It's the bottom of the intelligence ladder. Listen, I'm all about tinfoil hats and conspiracy. Why would a multi-million-dollar business ever risk anything like something so silly like that?
I'm gonna, and I think I've explained this to you guys before on previous shows back in the early days, but I'll explain the process real quick so people can kind of understand. So there's a room of about 6 to 8 of us where we're sitting there with stacks of cards, putting them in groups of 6 to that, and putting them in boxes or in like sleeves, and then those sleeves are then picked up, put to a completely different room of a group of completely different people, and they're put into the foam and the boxes.
Yeah.
And then all the boxes are put into pallets. And the thing is, when I say the pallets are they're different blends. So like you have your case hit blend, you have a blend that this tin's going to have a case hit, and then you have different types of hits that go into different blends. And so each blend is separated. And I always tell people, we're playing checkers. Grant and his loop is like a 3D chessboard, where he's got formulas from this insert on a whole completely different tab that equates on this page, and it's crazy, but all the stuff is just put in there. These people, they're putting it in the foam, they close the boxes, and then the boxes are just loaded up. We don't know who gets what. We just know these are all the case hits, these are all the whatever hits, these are, and each case gets a case hit. So
Billy, you can show a video every cup release of everything you just talked about. You can no, but listen, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. People will latch on to the thought,
Oh,
and
sure.
they will vindicate you to no end. There's nothing you can do. It's adorable you're explaining it. Maybe I'm naive. Maybe they think I'm naive and innocent in the brain. And I've done bad things. There's an element of trust you have to give. If you want to play in the hockey card hobby circle, you have to give up an element of trust to a certain point. That's the way I see it.
yeah, and the way that we do it, it's sometimes when I hear other people saying other people got load boxes, it's hard for me to understand that sometimes, just because of the way I know we do things and the way I see the way we do things. For other companies to feel the same way, I'm not gonna accuse other companies of doing anything, because I see how our way is done, and we're using some of the same vendors. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't even insinuate another company, even Leaf. Like, I wouldn't even think Leaf or President's Choice. I make fun of President's Choice forever and always. I would never think they would load a box and give it to someone. I just wouldn't. Why would you ruin your first goal, your first objective of why
Yeah.
you're in business, to make money consistently?
Mhm.
You don't need a spike of income. You just want to make, if you're in business, you want to make money consistently, hand over fist.
Yeah.
It's just a bad business model to load boxes and give it to Backyard Breaks or Grant or.
Well,
I-
well,
you
we're
know.
just gonna have this conversation again next time the cup
I
comes.
know.
I
You're
don't know.
right,
Yeah,
Louis.
it's unavoidable, and so I think you've explained it very well. So the cup is the only product you guys hand pack out, right?
correct.
How long does it take to do that?
Is the
Usually a
seller?
good usually a good 4 to 5 days. I'll get there either Sunday night or Monday morning, and we start working on it. And then it's 12-hour days. And I always tell people, you got to decide whether you want your back to hurt or your knees to hurt. Because if you can do it standing up, and then your knees are going to hurt from standing all day, or you can do it sitting down and your back's going to hurt from leaning over all day. So it's it, it's it's not the I mean, it's not the most enjoyable time, but we make it as much fun as we can. One of the guys loves to listen to 90s R&B music, so we got all that going on one day. One of the guys is a big Taylor Swift fan, so we have to listen to Taylor Swift.
Oh,
I
Billy.
I was big
Yeah,
on
I
my
know.
I was going through my I'm still going through my K-pop
Yeah, K-pop.
craze
That's
right
what I was
now.
gonna
So
ask.
I definitely controlled it for a few hours, and then they didn't like it, and so then they changed it back. And then we'll listen to like classic rock, or we'll listen to
Oh yeah.
90s rock or 2000s, and or rap or whatever. But it's a day sitting in a room, just sorting cards for 12 hours a day.
Is Jean still there, or her son? Somebody still around to bring you a tissue?
Oh no, I'm good.
Oh.
I'm good.
Okay.
Well, when next year when the three of us are helping you pack out the cup, which I just heard the offer. I don't know if anyone else did. You better believe your britches that we're all banging out "Dust in the Wind" together a few times.
The thing the funny thing is, when we do pack out the cup, Grant gets mad at me all the time because I never get excited when we do case breaks. Never. Like, I'll sit there and, oh, we pulled the McDavid auto, great. Okay, did it fall where it was supposed to fall? Did all the hits fall where they were supposed to fall? Great. That's all I'm worried about. But when I do the cup pack out and he doesn't go anymore and he doesn't get to see it, but I get excited. Like, these are the cards that I've been waiting
Yeah.
to see all year long. And it's I get excited because I know what's coming next year and that stuff. But man, I've been waiting to see some of these cards, and some of the nostalgic memorabilia and autographs and all that. So the cup is actually one that I know it's long days, but it's fun to see what we're putting in those packs.
Sure. Okay, now to get back to some of the cards real quick, and I think Ryan Moss had alluded to this a few minutes ago. The Macklin Celebrini RPA out of 99 is not game used this year, correct?
It's not game used, no. And it's funny because Grant's like, that's probably gonna be the first question you get. At the time of building the cup, we do the rookies. We have like an early form. We try to get stuff early because I tell the story. There was the year of Austin Matthews. We were literally hand spiking the cards in there because he came like the second or third day of us packing out his rookie auto patches. Like we had redemption cards, but like we swapped them out. So we were like, okay, we got to get on the ball early. And we know Macklin Celebrini's number one pick. He's going to be a 99. But let's be honest, when we were building the cards, Macklin Celebrini's tearing it up right now. He wasn't like Bedard was a special thing. He was deemed a generational talent, and I think you're seeing some of that now after a year or two. Generational talent. There was a bunch of hype about it, and honestly, I had thought about doing that. You know, obviously, I thought about a lot of things for Connor Bedard. That's where you got the outbursts. And one of the things I wanted to do also was I wanted to use a gamer because there was all that nostalgia that there's only been 2 gamers ever used for a Cup rookie auto patch. And I'm just like, if this, and I wish we could have done it for McDavid, but I was like, if this guy's supposed to be as good as he is, and I think he's showing that right now, because some of these goals he's scoring are just unreal. Like I haven't seen other players score goals like this. But if he's going to be this generational talent, I want to do something special for his rookie card. Celebrini coming out, yeah, he was the number 1 pick, but we didn't necessarily know he was going to be as good as he is right now.
Yeah,
One of
well,
the
I
top
was just going to
scorers in
say,
the
this
league.
sounds like a long-winded way of you saying Upper Deck doesn't believe in Macklin Celebrini.
Thanks so much. Yeah, and make sure you cut that clip, and that's the one you use for your for social media.
No, I guess I mean
There
I
we
would
go.
love to see at least one. Oh, there, Grant just pulled out the.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah, I thought I
71
threw
out
that
of
up.
99? A lot
Very
of the
nice
big
card.
cards are off the board already today. We'll get into that.
People
a little
say
bit.
that, and I'm sorry. Are all the 99s pulled yet? Are all those Celebrini 99s pulled yet? Because as far as I know, those are huge cards. So yes,
Yeah.
there are some big 101s, but you know, you got 99 huge cards coming out of Celebrini, and then you got his exquisite. You got a bunch of other inserts along with all the legendary content and McDavid and Bedard and stuff like that. But continue. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. So there's no Celebrini RPA that's got a game use patch, but you did do a Celebrini 10 this
We
year,
did.
very similar to what you did with Bedard, correct?
So one correction: there is a card with game use patch of Celebrini, and that is the limited logos. And
Sure.
it's yes.
Thank you.
But yes, we did do the 10. We didn't do everything that we did last year where we used a gamer like Bedard, but we did do another special Celebrini 10 like we had done with the Bedard 10, and like we did with the 99 tins. I'm still waiting for those other 2 to pop up. But one of these days,
Yeah.
I just hope it's done. So Backyard Bakes will probably get it right. That's what everyone's saying. I'm just
Or
joking.
Grant
Tomorrow
Or
they're going to
Grant,
break
yeah,
it tomorrow.
Grant will get it tomorrow.
from GP.
Gosh, watch now. That's the one you're gonna clip when he does pull it, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, Grant will get it tomorrow."
Let's get Billy
Um,
fired.
yeah, right. So, yeah, we're excited about that 10 again. An amazing hand model for that video
The best.
also, and oh, I hate my hands, but yeah, pretty excited about that 10. I hope whoever gets it's pretty happy because that dude's crushing it.
Here's a good question that's related from Brett. How many redemptions in the cup this year?
That's the second question Grant said I was going to get asked. Is
We're
Grant
hockey
going?
card
Is
journalists,
Grant
Billy.
going by this here right
we
now?
go right to the heart of the issue.
There's one redemption.
Ooh.
One. I won't tell you. There's
Why?
one redemption. That's all I'm
What?
going to tell you.
Why is that a secret?
It is what it is. Maybe it's a surprise.
Was it like
Okay.
Matthew Barzell or something? Like
Yeah, it's probably like
what?
Liam
It's-
Foodie.
no, it's
Sounds
It's the Shane Pinto.
Liam Foodie?
It's the Shane Pinto printing plate booklet. We finally got
Oh.
it signed, or we're trying to get
Yeah.
it signed for you, Phil.
Okay.
No, there's one redemption total.
I'm going to apologize in advance. I'm sure you've answered this before on the show, but I don't remember the answer. Are there case hits in the, like when you pack it out?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So here's the thing. Like there's case hits, and then you have other different type of hits. What's crazy this year, and we got it in our sample case. You know, you could get a RPA 99, which is usually a case hit. And then you could still get like a Bedard out. I think you saw everyone's talking about Grant's case that he got. He got the Crosby Captain C. Okay, probably the case hit. He also got a Bedard auto patch. You know, that's not a case hit. You got stuff like McDavid autos that might not necessarily be case hits. Wayne Gretzky autos that might not be case hits in this product. So one thing I will say about this product, packing it out and looking at the checklist and the loop and everything, this is probably one of the strongest cup breaks that I have seen in period that I've seen from in the 10 years that I've been working on the cup, or 11 or 12. Gosh, I think it's 12. January 6th, it's going to be 10 years or 12 years. But that being said, this is probably the strongest cup that I have seen since I've been here.
We got 5 years of updates in it too, so.
Well, you got updates, but look at who the updates are.
No, they're good updates. I
yeah,
wasn't being
Crosby-
sarcastic. I'm dead serious. Yeah.
Crosby, for some reason, is always a year late on signing his stuff.
Hey,
So
you
don't
rush. You don't rush Sidney Crosby. He gives you the cards when he's ready.
Hey, that's exactly what we do.
All right, good.
So we got a lot of past product stuff, but his past product stuff is Sidney Crosby stuff. That ain't bad.
Before we leave the whole pack out conversation, any funny stories that you can share? Did somebody like slip and like fall on the Wayne Gretzky 101 auto and smudge it or something like that?
No,
like,
I think we did a good job. What happens sometimes is we'll start working on a blend and someone will grab the wrong sleeve and then they have to backtrack and undo all the packs and then start over again. Luckily, that didn't happen at all this year. I did have to do all the media videos myself this year, so I'm sorry. I mean, our marketing department did an amazing job with the hatchet job of videos that I took for them. I did the best I could, but
call me
they
next
did
time.
I'll
help you.
They did a
I'll
great
help you.
job. I'm sure you'd love to come. The only thing that I always find fun is when I go to someone's messaging me from work. Here's a funny story. So we're sitting there, and I don't think I have it at my desk. So there
You
was
sure?
a
It's
I
there.
don't, but there was like a top loader, and it had an autograph. I'm like, this looks like Kirill's autograph, and so I kept it because I wanted to harass our Russian whisperer about this Kirill autograph. I'm like, did you just have him sign a bunch of stuff? And so I came back, and he's just like, no. He's just like, I was testing the pen, like that's because he signs K. And I'm like,
okay.
I go, I thought that. I go, and I was ready to like keep it and put it at my desk and have like a little top loader of a Kirill autograph, but unfortunately it was someone else's autograph, and so I just threw it away. It wasn't worth anything.
Let's talk about some of the designs a little bit. Louis, you want to throw back up the
so that
RPA
was kind of funny.
Design? It was funny.
I do.
It's just a little funny.
It was a little bit funny, like this funny. Explain. So, like, I don't know, like, how do you describe the design of I like it, first of all, but like, do you just wait and see what designers come up with, or is there specific instructions as far as like what sort of vibe you're going for?
The vibe is kind of what I give direction on. That is, you know what, I might actually use that from now on. Is I give direction on the vibe of the card, and it's our amazing design team that has been working on the cup for years. The funny thing is, it's like one of the same designers has been working on the cup for multiple years, and when you see like each design is different, and the fact that he can just kind of take whatever vibe I want to go with and create a elegant card, and they all look kind of different from each other. I think he does a great job. We kind of wanted to go like, it's kind of weird. We do the white, and then we do the different maybe positioning stuff, and then we go back to like a steel kind of look, and then so this year was the steel look. I think I'd gone white for a couple of years in a row, and I wanted to kind of get back to the silver. So I told him, like, give me some sort of steel kind of feel to it. I go, I want a nice open area for these guys to sign. I don't want it to kind of be crammed in a certain spot. And sometimes it's hard. Like, you've seen previous rookie auto patches where the patch is kind of to the side, and that is to be able to maybe get a bigger picture and
Yeah.
not cut the photo off like this one is. But in this case, and I was just like, yeah, go ahead and move the player up a little bit. So yeah, it covers up the rookie call out, but I think
Fine.
you still see enough of the player. The patch is, big enough. Like, we kind of mess with the patch a little bit too when it's down the side. Maybe it's a little narrower, but maybe it's a little bit taller. The size of the patch is usually a 1 inch by 1 inch patch. So if you like go 1.25 by 0.875, it's really technically the same amount of surface area, but people think, oh, it's smaller because it might be a little bit skinnier or something. But it's usually the surface area of a 1 by 1 inch patch. I'm really particular about, like, don't cover up a lot of the patch. Like, this is probably the limit of what I would want them to cover up, because I hate when they like use the design to cover up some of the patch. I'm like, people want to see the patch. It's one
Yeah.
of the stars of the show. So they didn't cover up too much of the patch. And like I said, they gave me a beautiful, clean area for these guys to sign. That's really what I wanted out of this also.
When
Yeah.
Billy,
Thank you
when
for
you
not
get
putting. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Phil.
when you give direction to your team of the vibe, as you said, I'd like to point out something very major impact on this card that's a little bit overlooked. Lane Hudson's photograph. He's wearing the white jersey of Montreal Canadiens, one of the most recognizable jerseys in all of sports ever. His demeanor, he's got a forward look to him. You see his face clearly. He doesn't have hockey mouth. This picture adds 40% of the punch this card has. So is the same designers who design the cup, are they deciding what photograph goes on the card, or is that a
Nope.
different team?
We have
That's a
a
different team?
completely different team.
Okay.
We'll give photo direction. A lot of times the direction will be like, give me a waist up action shot,
Okay.
or give me a popped out shot, because like there might be natural background, or I might say, two-tone the background and give me a popped out 4-color like pose shot, or stuff like that. We give specific directions on the photos, but our photo team is the one that decided, like, this is the Lane
Yeah, this
Hudson
is
photo
if this was a
that we're
red
using.
jersey, if this was a Lane Hudson in a red jersey and a bit of a different, like just a casual, candid shot of him, like just waiting between whistles, or the massive kudos. They
Mm.
picked the right picture, and it matters. It really matters to me, anyways.
Honestly,
for
I mean,
sure.
this may sound like not a huge thing to you, but and I agree with you, Phil, and that's a good point that you make. Is that I do agree it's an A+ photo. The not putting words behind his autograph in my mind is huge. That kills
You
the
won't see
auto for me.
you won't see that from me, or from we did. I remember we did that McDavid year.
Yes.
And we might have, and I don't want it anymore. Like, myself and Grant both have said, like, no more writing behind the auto. It just takes away, it muddies it. And so, like, clean area to sign is a big must when I come up with the conception of the cup rookie cards.
This is probably the cleanest, best looking patch auto card I've ever seen.
Beautiful. It's a perfect
Very
hockey
nice.
card. It's a perfect
Yes.
hockey card.
I would call it brushed aluminum, Billy.
Ooh,
okay.
I
I'm
like
just gonna
it.
throw it out there for you.
It's aluminium.
Yeah,
Aluminum.
Well,
I
you
don't
know
like
what's
to use science words, but yeah.
what's funny is, so in the printing process, and I know you'll know what I'm talking about, Jeff. Josh.
Who's Jeff?
No, someone in pre-press. So what?
That hurt my feelings.
There's the
So
4
sorry.
color, and
Wow.
then there's a PMS color, and sometimes you don't necessarily need
What?
a PM. It's called a PMS color. That it's what changes the color. But I gave him an extra color, because instead of just putting it into the 4 color, he likes to have a metallic color, and you can't make a silver. You can't make it look metallic in just the 4 color. You need like a metallic PMS plate color to really give it that metal look to it. So
I thought we talked about this though. It's called brushed aluminum.
yes, well, the brushed aluminum look. So I know that my designer loves to use that metallic color, so I purposely will have to cost it now for that. When I learned my lesson, because one year I didn't, and it just didn't look as clean. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you your metallic on this.
And
Mhm.
in PMS, Louis, in the print world, stands for Pantone Matching System. They're $2,000 books that are big color swatches that allow you to make sure you get the exact color on print that you see on the computer.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. I know. It just sounds
No,
funny.
you didn't know. No, you
Or-
don't. We'll fight later. Okay, we're gonna move on to new stuff. There's some new stuff in the cup. You got to switch it up a little bit. One of the cards you really wanted to talk about that you're super proud of and want to show your grandma is the Monumental Pucks. Tell us about
Mhm.
those.
Yeah, this was one of our content managers, Chad, had come up with kind of like the concept. He won't take credit for it, but I completely got it from him, and I was just like, this could actually work. And so then all of a sudden, we we're sitting there like measuring it. We grabbed it. I went to the UDA team and grabbed the puck, and I'm like trying to measure it and figuring out tolerances and all this stuff. I'm like, oh my goodness, this actually will work. And that's a mock-up. The real ones actually have like the game official puck, blah blah blah, like written. Like
Yeah.
it's the pucks. It look even cooler than what you see there. But never been done before. And I joked, I was so Artifacts, Pat made a puck card, and he's just like, oh, I'm going to do a puck card. I'm like, well, we kind of already make puck cards in SP Game Used, Pat. So he's
They're
just
not
like,
gaming.
oh, I go, but it is Artifact. I go ahead. I didn't realize he was going to use like half the puck, and I was so mad because I'm like, dude, I'm making a monumental puck that's kind of the same, but those are well, these are 101s too. But I'm like, well, mine's different. Mine are signed. I got over it, but yeah, that was this is a insert that I'm really excited about because it hasn't been done before. So and the cards look amazing. Like I grabbed as many as I can. I took as many pictures of different ones. I don't know if they did a video of those yet or not, but maybe my camera work wasn't very good on that. But these are probably my favorite new insert in the cup. I'd love to see these return. They're game used pucks. It's not like RPS or anything like that. So very happy.
Chat likes it. Chat likes it, Billy. Good job.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, when you guys make the decision whether or not to bring this concept back, is it just a sort of anecdotal feedback, or is there some sort of measurement
Well,
that you use to
here's
determine that?
here's what sucks, and I don't have next year's cup open, my build or anything open. I can't remember if I put these in next year or not. We don't get feedback. Like I've already built 20, 25, 26 cup. Like it's already in the works. It's starting to get made and everything. I'm actually going to be working on 26, 27. That's due in a couple months. So I'm not
Yeah.
going to get any feedback of the previous year's cup. So it's kind of funny if you see something come back, like it's gone for 1 year and then it comes back and it was popular that 1 year. It's because we just didn't get any reaction from it yet, and so we didn't know. So I honestly can't remember if I brought these back next year, but I'm definitely they will be in the future.
So what you're saying is you don't know if it sucks till it's too late.
Pretty much, yeah. We'll
Until he's doubled
probably
down and done
we'll,
5 year, ordered 5 years of it. The okay, anything else in the Monument Pucks? Well, there's kind of a cousin to this in the cup this year that I wanted to bring up next. Are the signature pucks? These are
yep,
new as well, correct?
yeah. Just kind of wanted some more. Like yes, we have the big monumentals and those are signed, but wanted to I build SP Game Used, so I wanted to kind of move on from just the puck cards. Like we do this sometimes where like maybe you'll have a stick card, but then in the cup or higher end you have the auto stick card or something like that. So this is kind of like the in the step up of a regular puck card, and that's the autograph puck card. And we get a number of different pucks from different games and stuff like that. So
And
might
well,
as well
like
use
like
them.
a game used jersey, the puck is obviously it's a puck used in an NHL game, but like in the case of this Ilya Sorokin, is it a puck that was used in an Islanders game in which
Yes.
Ilya Sorokin
The
played?
league,
Okay.
the league is very particular about when we use nets and when we use pucks, that the players that played in those specific games, like the memorabilia, is used from the net and used from the puck. I'd love to just make a puck card and everyone can be in it, and I'd love to make a net card and everyone can be in it, but it has
Mm,
to be the nets from the specific games that they play in.
mm.
Gotcha. Okay, lavish is the next new card that you came up with. So first of all, what does lavish mean, and explain the concept?
Lavish is one of those Google search words where I just wanted to say something that looks like high end or whatever, and
Mm.
and I saw lavish, and I'm like, I kind of like that word. Um, so you know me in my autograph collecting, and I see a lot of time. One, I love black and white photos to get signed,
Mm.
but another thing I see is like these metallic type prints that people will get signed, and then they use the blue paint pen. And I'm not the biggest fan of the blue paint pen when I get like photos signed, but man, on black and white stuff like this, especially off the black, they just pop. And so this actually is a light FX card also. You can't really tell by the
What does
diagram.
that
So
mean? Light effects.
light effects is like the same foil that's used on a Metal Universe base card. You know, it
Oh,
has
okay.
that kind of shine to it.
Like a
Sorry.
sheen
So
to it,
yes,
almost.
so that's kind of like lavishy also. So yeah, just kind of wanted to make something different, something that looked nice. One thing that I think it, building the cup has been a learning process. Year after year, I've learned some lessons here and there. I've tried some things. I mean, you have given me credit for trying stuff outside the box, and sometimes you
We
fail, and
do.
sometimes you don't. And I've definitely have unfortunately failed on a few things in the cup. But I think after a number of years, I'm kind of getting a feel for what people are expecting for, what people are looking for, what they're happy with, and one of the things is they like nice looking cards. They like cards where the autographs look great and the imagery looks great and the designs look great, and this is, I think, one of those cards that fits all three.
Well, this
um
one and, like, the RPAs, Billy, seriously, less is more,
yeah,
and there's nothing fancy to them, and they're perfect.
yeah, these came out great. It's always a little bit dangerous using that light effects on a card, that foil, because it can sometimes chip here and there, but I think these cards came out real nice. Saw a lot of really good cards.
You loaded the checklist up on this one too. Lots of all timers, not just Mario Lemieux. There's a Gretzky in an Oilers jersey. Iserman, current players like Ovi, Brady Kachuk, Phil. Is this a Brady T card you would want, or not for you?
Not for me.
Okay.
No, it's not. I'm into very, very recognizable cards. No offense, Billy. I'm not into new designs as much, unless they are 35-point card and they can fit in my binder. I'm kind of against the 180-point cards right now, 131.
Hmm.
Could have
Okay,
really
you're gonna.
That's great because this is a 140 point card, so you should be fine.
Oh, okay.
Um,
No, that does not go in a binder. It rips the plastic. I'm just in that phase. I like inserts. Don't ask me cup questions today.
no, hey, people collect what they collect. That being said,
Exactly.
um, yeah, this is one of those inserts where it's just like I wanted to load it up. If we're not going to put memorabilia in the card, I'm not going to be hampered on who I can put on the insert. Like I can put the best of the best because there's no memorabilia. I don't have to worry about do I have Wayne Gretzky uh, mem for this? Do I have Mario Lemieux mem for this and
Yeah.
stuff? I can put the best of the best. A lot of people get upset that we don't put legends and stuff like Opeachy and flagship and stuff like that. It's because we save the legends for special sets. We save it for our high-end sets usually. You can find some stuff in artifacts. You can find some stuff in SP Game Use, but most of our usage of legends are in our high-end sets, and I want to take advantage of it in the cup.
You just cost Upper Deck so much money by saying the L word.
Oh, jeez, sorry. There was no R
You
dot
better
on there.
you better hope those old farts at the Hockey Hall of Fame aren't watching.
Yeah.
We're gonna in the deposition. We're gonna have to be honest, Billy. We take an oath, and we have to tell the truth. And we're gonna say you're
Yeah,
a
even the
serial
chat
L word
knows.
user.
Even the chat knows.
Did he just
I love it. Oh, it's so good.
Okay. I had a question, and now it is. Oh yeah, speaking of the L word, retired, great, awesome players who some might say have achieved legendary status. It honestly seemed a little bit like light to me this year. Is that like a fair assessment? That it's like there's no like Gordie Howe limited logos, sweet patch cards, or I don't know. Is that fair?
I think it's a good mix, and we do kind of keep track of percentage of legends, rookies, and veterans and stuff like that. I think we honestly, I think we did have a really strong, uh, like active player checklist. I mean, you've got
Fair.
McDavid, Crosby,
Rookie
Matthews,
class too.
Bedard, and the rookie class is very strong. And I think as time progresses and the cup gets bigger and bigger, I think you'll see more legendary content.
Yeah.
Whether this year was a little light or not, sometimes it just depends on who returns their cards.
Fair.
We with one redemption, maybe finally these youngsters figured out how to return their cards, except Nathan McKinnon. Yeah.
Glow Peachy meets the cup, Billy. Make it happen, please. I need this, Billy. It's
Okay.
been a rough year. I got stuff going on at home.
Unless
This
you're
could help
Connor
a lot.
McDavid. He doesn't want a Connor McDavid glow peachy. He'll take any glow peachy except Connor McDavid.
Well, if it's
True.
a zero cups card, I'll take it. But
Now, when you say legend, you're referring to like Justin Ablocator and Chris Draper and
Whoa.
Tomas Holmstrom.
Chris
And
Draper is a Detroit Red Wing legend.
oh, I'm mentioning all Red Wings, by the way, Phil. I'm just saying.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
I was like, are you a Red Wing fan? Like, listen, I don't even like Detroit. And Draper's a legend over there. I
moving
forgot you're a fan.
along, Elegant Etchings, another new one that
Yep.
I've heard very positive feedback on this one today.
Yeah. So again, this is one of those ones where the picture doesn't do it justice. These cards have a different feel to them. This is one of those inserts where you walk over to Gene's office and you say, and what do you got? And Gene will be like, I want to do an insert on this paper. I go, okay. And she's like, and I want Spectrum Deco foil on it. Okay. And I want okay. And all I do, I'm not even joking. Like, I can't take any credit for this. All I do is I come up with the name. I'm like, all right, Gene, here's the name of the card. This is kind of what we're going to do with the player. You make the design, and I'll do the costing, and I'll cost for everything she asked for. And in my brief, I literally just write, Gene is going to design this, period. And like, I'll say, okay. And then, okay, I want the player name on the front and the upper deck or the cup logo and this type of
Sure.
photo and stuff. But all the design direction is Gene's going to design this, and this is a Gene McLeod design. I love how it feels. I love how it looks. I think it came out great. It's one of those things when I try to add something that's different to the cup, and I've tried to do that in the past. This has that different feel, but it still looks like a cup card, and that's what I'm most proud about this year. Is these new inserts? They still feel like cup cards.
They're out of 200,
there's nothing
right?
like none of the new stuff is like a big departure. And I think the three of us to some degree really like the basics, but a little bit that felt like that was a more of a risky sort of design choice where these seem a little bit safer this year, my opinion.
You're still talking about. I really liked the basics.
I do too. I just said I like it.
I know, but everyone in the chat's gonna be like, I hate the basics,
Hmm.
especially the first year.
Okay. Any of the other new stuff that we're not prepared, but anything else you want to talk about as far that's the list you sent me.
Yeah, no, that's not all the new stuff, and it is the list I sent you. I apologize. One of the things that I've constantly heard, and you guys say, like some people say, "Oh, Upper Deck doesn't listen." One of the things that people talked about is having dual and triple autos that are hard signed. Are not it used to be called Legends of the NHL. Are greats of the NHL greats or whatever it is, like the 3-panel booklet cards that have like they're all sticker autographs.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I did this year was I said, I want dual and triple hard sign autographs. And they're like, well, you're probably not going to get these out in time. I go, I understand that. We might get some, but we're not going to get them all. And that's why I'm creating a living design. And that's why we're going to keep track of all the duals and triples and stuff. So year after year, there's going to be duals and triples, and we're just going to continue to grow on that checklist. So there's a new living design of dual autos and triple autos. Did I do quads? Let me check real quick. I don't think I
No,
did.
you didn't. You just did
Okay, I
dual
did
and
duals
triple.
and triples, yeah. And some of them did pack out. I think there's one with Krill, Um,
Ovi and Kucherov.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm looking
Kucherov.
at the checklist on hockeychecklist.com. It's a great site. You should try it out, Billy. And then there's the big one is
I have
Gretzky,
this.
Lemieux,
I have this
Messier.
one that's called 24-25 the Cup Checklist Master. That's the one I use. That's
Yeah, it's
and,
overrated. And then there's Barzal, Brian Chache, Brock Nelson. So you got 3 of the triples back this year.
Mhm.
And I love the idea, right, of the living design that gives you flexibility around finicky and athletes as far as when they return stuff. So you got 3 back. How many did you send out?
You were blurbing there a little bit for me, but I think you said that you liked it and it was the best insert you've ever seen.
And then I said, how many did you send out? If you
No,
got 3
okay.
back.
Well,
Okay. All right. Well, and then on
how many did we make? I can tell you. Like, yeah, we had a bunch that didn't come back, and we have a
Okay.
bunch of the duels that didn't come back.
Nice.
So you'll see
something
them
to look
next
forward
year.
to. It's like, it's like a
Yes,
savings account.
and guess what? We're gonna build more next year and the year after, and it's
Now you're
gonna be a
bragging.
continuing. Am I breaking up? You
No,
guys are
no.
clean.
Why
Oh.
why is Upper Deck's Wi-Fi budget like? Are you giving the Wi-Fi budget
I
to
think-
Randy the hall monitor all the
I
time?
think
Like, is
after-
that why he's?
I think it's like after a certain time it goes down a little bit or something because
Yeah,
nobody's in the
yeah.
office
Yeah, must be.
as someone walks by. But no, it's as I said, it's gonna continue year after year. The checklist is gonna continue to grow, and I think people are gonna appreciate having hard signed dual and triple autographs in the cup, which has been kind of missing the last number of years.
Okay. I want to move on to a little bit of what we'll call real talk a little bit about the Gretzky Exquisite 101.
We've talked so much about it. What else?
No,
is there
I
to
just
say?
have a couple. I have a couple questions about that
All
though.
right.
It's, yeah, and again, this is not about like throwing stones necessarily. It's more about setting like expectations and then maybe better processes. I don't know a way to put it, but is there like any like learning lessons for you guys in this, like, about, because I think a lot of people got very excited about the idea of a game used oil drop patch for Gretzky, and then we're maybe a little bit disappointed. As cool, I'm a big glove guy, as cool as gloves are, but that there wouldn't be that patch.
So I'll tell you this right now. I had a engineering meeting for SP Game Used, and in the jumbo patch mock-up, they used part of the oil drop, and I literally raised my hand. I didn't raise my hand, but I literally said, "Hey guys, just real quick, when you do mock-ups, could we please stay away from using the oil drop for this specific reason?" Because obviously, so yes, it has come to our attention that, and we have pointed out other unrealistic patches. I think there was one where it was like the Boston Bruin bear, and it's just like, this isn't realistic. Like that, you're not going to get this on a actual patch. So we have definitely given direction, especially as I told you, I did it as today. I did it today. So yeah, we need to be a little more realistic on the patches. Yes, we want to show like really cool cards, but the fact that you guys had that expectation and that I had to answer that question multiple times in multiple sources,
Sure.
it little annoying, and we could have prevented that.
Well, yeah, and the card in it as the memorabilia in of itself, I think would have been exciting. It just with a little bit different expectation. And then my other question about the auto is, obviously, I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out the auto, didn't quite turn out. And I know you can't hold Wayne's hand.
Yeah,
maybe you do.
Look,
I don't know.
Oh, go ahead.
But my question is, like, when something happens like this that is out of your control, and then either it's a pen issue or an athlete issue, is it ever possible to say, crap, can we overnight him another one and destroy this one and to get it right? Or is there just like no time allotment for something like that?
The latter of the two. You either get it or you don't in this situation, because the cards have been made. But I will, and Wayne doesn't sign like every day. Like, we have specific times when he does signing. That being said, and I did take the picture on the right, and I tried to but you have to get the light and all this other stuff. I will say that the autograph is light, but it's not like
Oh, it's better
invisible. It's
in
it's
hand.
not invisible. It is light, but it's not invisible like you see it on here. You can tell he signed his name, but yes, it probably could have come out better.
Gotcha. And then this card was already pulled too on release day. Shockingly, not by Backyard Breaks.
Yeah, did Mo hit this right at West?
I don't know. I don't remember who it was, but again, yeah, and it does look a little bit better in hand. And actually, the patch looks a lot better in this photo too. A lot of people said it looks like orange, like 70s jeans or something like that. It's kind of funny.
Pair of shorts.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next topic I want to talk about is a little bit, and I know this is a tough topic for you, but I kind of feel like we have to bring it up. Is just the whole like price thing, where I mean, there's a big jump, kind of like a healthy percentage this year, and we don't have to go into the tap dance around like how or why that happens, and so I try to think like, well, what can I ask Billy about the price that is at least relative to kind of what's in your purview of control. And the one that I came up with is, so given the price is what it is, and now it's probably only going to get higher in the secondary market, are you confident that at basically the highest price ever, on release week for the cup, that there's you're happy with the value in the tins?
I'm happy with the value of the tins. As mentioned earlier, you got a rookie that's off to a hot start that is obviously, or not rookie. You have a rookie card of a guy that is off to a hot start right now. But what I'll also say is, the price now is not necessarily the price of what it started at. Like I mentioned, if people got in on this when it first was offered, it was a lower price. And then finally, what I could also say is I think you're seeing higher values from some of these cards. Like I'm seeing some of the stuff, speaking of Grant, like some of the prices that he's getting for some of his cards, or that he's putting out as bounties for part of his cards is pretty high. And the value of the cards, I think, is a lot higher than what the values of the cards were a few years ago.
Okay. Phil, you okay?
Yeah.
So I am doing double duty. Full disclosure, I'm just moderating a little bit on the side on my second camera. I just hit a Kyle Connor 101 shield on the cup. Yeah. Why
And
you
that
guys
is-
saying anything?
And that's worth more money now than it would have been if you
That is
pulled it
amazing.
2 years ago. Just what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I just hit it. I had to double check the receipt in my email because I'm like, did I buy that one? Yeah.
When did you buy the
happy.
spot? Did you buy it earlier in the day or something like that? And
Okay, well, I'll tell you the story. So I was like, I was like, I'm not buying anything on the Grants breaks. I never hit anything on a break. Never. I'm like, okay, fine. I'll buy Eric Carlson. And then I was like, oh my God, why is Winnipeg? So I bought Mark Scheifele for like $50. I bought Kyle Connor for like $50, and I bought Josh Morrissey for like 90, and I bought Eric Carlson for like $50. And then I bought Philadelphia Flyers for 700. So basically, I got that card. I paid for that card. That's okay. That's okay. I'm so happy I hit it. Some money back. A trader.
Is it an auto or just the shield?
I don't know. No, it's an auto. I can see it in the back right now. Yeah.
Oh,
let me
that's
try and
sweet.
rewind it, and I'll try and find. Let me try and rewind it, and I'll see if I can grab a picture. But yeah, I'm really excited. Yeah.
Oh.
Yay me.
Good. for you.
Anyway. Thanks, guys.
So Kyle Connor from the Winnipeg Jets, huh? Oh, that's a good card. I mean, too bad. Well, what is something like that worth?
Oh, probably $1,000.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
Maybe more. I'll put it on auction. Winnipeg.
Did you hit that?
Gosh, he's talking about Canadian dollars.
Oh,
Billy, you're so mean.
Where
That's
did you
okay.
hit it on?
No, GP Sports.
Oh, Grant.
Grant.
Yeah. I'm showing you right now. I'm showing you the card right now.
Okay. Well, we'll wait for it. This is a very
Wait, so the
exciting
guy
moment.
speaking of conspiracy theory, so the guy that was moderating all of his breaks earlier in the day all of a sudden hit a shield card. Is that what you're telling me?
Hey, I spent $7 bills on Philly. I didn't get shit, man. Sorry, I forgot it's a podcast, but I paid my dues, buddy. I've given Grant probably 10,000 of my dollars and not gotten anything, so that's okay. That's my decision. I'm accountable for my decisions. I'm not going to yell at the guy who's selling the thing that I chose to buy. You know what I mean? Silly. Okay, here we go.
I wonder if the Kyle Connor is an update because it's not on the.
Oh, I don't know, Josh. Oh,
I can
can't
search
tell.
hockeychecklist.com faster than Billy. You can search his poopy spreadsheet, and we're gonna find out in a second here. Can you find the video, Phil?
I thought wait, sorry, one sec. I don't know why it's not.
It's Friday Nights with Phil.
Oh, there, it's the picture. There
Wait,
it
is it exquisite or is it the cup?
It's the cup. It's on the screen right now, boys.
Okay.
Can you not see it on the screen?
That's
okay.
not a current one, right, Billy? Or is that a 24 design?
Oh, good Lord. That's a current one.
Oh, it's not mine? What? Grant said I have Mark. I bought every Winnipeg. Well, I have a receipt that says otherwise. Oh, maybe it's not my card.
Hobby drama.
Oh, I guess I didn't pick Kyle Connor. Oh, well, that sucks.
You have all bad.
I'm sorry, Phil.
Oh.
Oh,
I picked all the Jets.
No, you picked all the Jets except the one that hit the
Feels
shield.
so bad for Phil.
Well, that's party died.
That sucks.
Wow.
Well, maybe I'll pull a Louis and someone will give me free cards. Yeah. Oh, that kind of.
No, I'm sorry, dude. That sucks. Okay, well, we'll try to lift your spirits here a little bit. Okay, there were some other big hits that I want to run through, Louis, if you want to take back over. So speaking of Grant from GP Sports, he pulled his guy another loaded box that was obviously fed. No, and this was an update. The Crosby 101 Monumental Patch booklet. Did you watch his video and see his reaction? It was pretty priceless.
Yeah, and then Grant watched it after me. My Grant watched it after me, and I'm like, he's gonna get real emotional. Grant, just watch. He's like, oh my god, he turned like 3 shades of red.
Oh,
Like after he was so excited. Sorry, Grant, didn't mean to call you out.
On this, where is the C from? Is that from the?
That's the captaincy.
Oh, it is a captaincy. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's hard to get the sort of the
Yeah,
size
one
of
of
the
our
card on there.
one of our guys from North Carolina was just like, "Hey, we have a bunch of A's and C's. You should make monumentals with it." And I said, "Deal." So we made that was the idea. One of the guys from North Carolina, and it came. We made some real nice cards,
Mhm.
and that's one of them. And it's a year old, at least a year old, because he didn't sign the stuff this year. But I don't think
Wow.
Grant cares.
Yeah, I think that was a 2022. No, not at all. It doesn't matter what year it is. Another, going back to the exquisite blacks, we had the Macklin Celebrini 101 get pulled. That's a pretty
What a
sick
card.
pack.
Oh, that's Moe's. That's Moe's
Okay.
from West. Yeah, he pulled that one. I knew he pulled one of the black one-on-ones. I couldn't remember which one it was. I love these cards.
Yeah, it's amazing. Amazing. This is an incredible.
And this is a one and done, just so you guys know. I'm not doing it again. Like some people had talked about the exquisite logo, limited logos, and then we always do we do the 0506, and that we do that with rookies. We do that every year, and we kind of I think we actually repeated a couple players, like maybe made the same card twice for this design, and we put it in multiple sets. I'm just like, forget it. I don't want to do the 0203 design unless it's a rookie. Like in future years, you might see a rookie get it, but I don't want to do any veterans or anything like that. But what I want to do is I want to just invert it with the black and white, and invert it, and just do. I told the coordinator, I go, I want the best of the best, and yeah, the checklist is pretty sick.
Well, kudos to whoever made the patch and the patch window size and everything work for that eye from the shark. That's super sweet.
Yeah, that came out good.
Almost as cool as an oil drop.
I'm glad you noticed that, because some people might be like, oh, that's like a pretty weak 2-color patch for a 101.
No, it's got a good effect though. I mean, it's like it's almost cooler that it's a 2-color. I think it's 3-color too. I think in the upper right there's a little
Oh,
bit
is there?
of teal there. And then we already referenced it earlier, but there was the Backyard Breaks Celebrini Shield 101
Yep.
that was pulled as well. And was this
That's
is
the exquisite. That's the exquisite. Yep.
Yeah.
So hey, there's still one more. There's still at least one more shield.
Still one more.
Celebrating. Yep.
Phil, you were in Grant's breaks all day. What else did you see get pulled, or what else stood out to you? What were your observations from to seeing a lot of cards come out?
Yeah, it's not. He had big shoes to fill after all the Bedards he hit last cup release, right? So it seems a little lackluster. He had some nice ones though. A couple of Michkovs, an RPA Michkov, a very nice Lane Hutson RPA. He finally just hit a Celebrini. The other, I think he's kind of hit everything you can. Just good allocation. Some of the boxes, I mean, everyone's since Billy's on here, they got 2 quad foundations of Cutter Gotche. So in one case. So at the, like that's not the best.
Okay,
but
so-
I mean that's just no. But it doesn't matter. That's just the odds. The odds of the laws of chances prove that that's going to happen once in a while. What I do want to talk about is hilarious, Kyle. What I do want to talk about is I want to constructively ask you a question. So when you have a Michkov or a Hutson or a Celebrini out of 99, not 249, 99, can you not get 99 at least one color in there? At least, like, why, to me, a napkin patch in an RPA 99 is unacceptable.
Oh, like the Lane Hudson that was pulled.
Unacceptable.
Yeah.
Now, now, if there's a good reason, I'd love to hear it, and then maybe it could be acceptable. I mean, I'm just backseat driving here. Is there a reason for that? Because I'm almost done. For a $2,000 product, I want to hit the best of the best, not a swatch. That's it. Thoughts? Thoughts, maybe?
But you forgot to say
There is,
change.
and you were coming in and out, but I could tell what you were
Oh.
saying. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can? Okay. So that is done 100. That's done 100% on purpose, Phil. And the reason being is we want a variety in the
Yeah.
patches. We purposely want variety. I'll sit there and say make if possible or whatever, like make 10 to 20% of them one color. It makes the multicolors even more special. Like we don't want
But the cup is special. I disagree. I strongly disagree. The cup is special.
McDavid, but so guess what? A Wayne Gretzky rookie is special, but the ones that are really special are the ones that are the PSA 10s. There's some variety in a Wayne Gretzky rookie.
You're missing what I'm saying. I'm talking about RPAs, rookie patch autos out of 99 of superstars. That should never have a napkin patch, in my opinion. The common man is paying $2,000, Billy. That's a vacation for a family, a very small one in maybe 2 days. But I'm saying
they're still getting an auto patch, and then there's going to be a variety of which auto patch is better.
I know. I understand your point. I just disagree with it.
Okay, I got it. So, are you telling me that every Connor McDavid rookie auto patch should have just had an oil drop because you want them all to be the same?
No. I want some color, just a stripe, a separation of color. I'm saying the napkin swatch. Okay, how about this? I'll amend. I'll meet you in the middle. A patch with stitching in it. Same color, but give me some stitching. It's the best of the best. That is the baseline here. This isn't Black Diamond. This isn't Premier. This is the cat's ass, the cup. You have to have something that separates it always from the next product. My opinion. It's just my opinion. I'm an idiot who collects hockey cards. Who cares?
And I there are other people that 100% agree with you, Phil, and I understand that. And what I'm saying is, you asked why we do it. That's why we do it.
That's a good answer.
Yeah,
Well, I accept your answer.
Like a counterpoint from Neil here is some people can only afford it single. Maybe it creates separation.
That's a good point.
I don't I don't know there. I do want to address this right away too, where again in the backyard that asserting that Upper Deck is not selling. Billy, you've already stated Upper Deck did not
Correct.
sell the backyard. They acquired product, however they acquired it, but I don't think it's fair to play that Upper Deck has no direct relationship with backyard. So
No. Just take a step further in the thought, right? It's a free market. Backyard Breaks can buy anything they want. How's
Yeah,
that
they
Upper
they
Deck's
definitely
fault?
didn't they definitely
Yeah.
didn't get it discounted from us or whatever. They had to buy it themselves.
gotcha. Okay.
Most people understand that, I think. I think
Yeah.
most people get that.
Before we get into a whole big long Q&A of Ask Billy Everything, which I'm very excited about, I did come up. I picked out 8 cards from the past. This is like, a trip down memory lane, Billy, where we're gonna ask you to rate your own cup designs, and we didn't set you. This is not like I'm not trying to make you look bad here. Some of these are very, very nice.
Little bit.
And and I'm just kind of curious, like now with
They're
hindsight
all
being
napkin
2020.
patches.
Yeah, they're all every napkin patch you're gonna one color patch you're gonna have to rate. And so what's your favorite rating system? Do you like letter grades, A, B, C, D, E, F? Do you want to go 1 through 10? How do you want to do this, Billy?
Hey, Grant, when he rates our players, he uses a grade, so I'll use a grade.
Okay. All right. So I picked out again 8 different examples, and just again, and I picked out everything like 2016 or newer, because I think you told me that your first year was 2015, but you had training wheels on at that point.
Correct.
And then so tried to be reflective. So these are a little bit newer stuff. So the first one I picked is we'll start easy, a 2018 Cup RPA. So the true RPA design from 2018. Looking back on it, like what letter grade and why would you give it that grade?
This one is kind of related to the most recent one, if you look at it.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, probably like a B or a B minus, because the parallels on this didn't really look as cool as I would have liked it. I think it's a little kind of I didn't like the color in the background on this design for the parallels. I don't think it looked as nice necessarily. So this specific design by itself, I would give it a B, but as a whole, I would give it a B minus, because I think the parallels, I didn't like them as much.
The thing that stood out to me on this design, and what it makes me, again, it is somewhat related, it's got more of that metal sort of sheen to it, is on this design you had like the designer had to kind of make space for the auto.
Yeah.
And do almost like you guys have to do an OPG Platinum, where you have to sort of create over the design sort of a spot to put the auto, where this year it feels like that the card was designed more specifically for a specific spot for the auto. But I don't know, Phil, this is a really important year to you, of course.
Sure.
And are you a big fan of this design?
I love it. I'm very biased about it, though. It's Brady Tkachuk's rookie year. I love the design, but I'm so used to it. I have 19 of his RPAs. Of course, I'm going to love it. But I also understand if someone doesn't. It's maybe the origin story of the brushed metal,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I like it.
and the other part I don't like is I don't think I asked for band-aids in the corners, but the
Well,
designer just kind of went rogue on that one.
That's because the cup, it was separating. We had to tape it back together because it's too thick.
turning in your taping it to paper again.
Okay. The next one is well, I'm not going to give my lamplighters from 2020. How do you what grade do you give this one?
So here's the thing. I really like these cards.
I do too. I'm just going to come and say
And
I
I-
love these cards, and they grow on me more and more.
As time has progressed, this was one of those things where you kept hearing the words innovation, be innovative. And there's never been a card that has acetate on top of rainbow foil board before, that I know of and that I've seen at the time. And so I was like, oh, this is cool. And it looked cool, and the die cut and everything like that. This is not a cup card. And I know this now. This is not a cup card. This is a really cool card in another set. And it's a really cool card in general. So for that reason, I'll give it a C, because
I think you're being too hard. I really like these cards, but I'll respect
For
your
I
grade.
love these cards. From a design standpoint, I would give it like a A minus. But this is a cup card, and I don't think these cards now, looking back, amazing in another set.
So
Mhm.
synergy card. This is a hit in synergy. A
Well, it
good
would
hit.
be a sticker auto in
Not
synergy.
synergy.
Well, I'm saying the vibe of the card.
Yeah. Okay.
Without, then imagine if it wasn't a sticker auto. Wouldn't that make synergy? Rest in peace. Wouldn't that make it
Premier.
more of a,
It's
Yeah.
a C in the cup. It's an A in anything else. As an
Yes, I agree, Louis. That's a good way of saying it.
Louis, you know what it reminds me of? And we laugh about this every time we drive to the expo and we're driving through Michigan. The state patrol's like stupid Barney Fife lights on the top of the cars.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
okay. The next one is from 2021. It's the inked insignias. This is Phil. Do you want to maybe?
Yeah.
Well, we'll let Billy grade it, and then you can explain why you picked. This
Okay.
one.
So I like these cards, and I know why people don't like them, because they say there's no room in the cup to have manufactured patches. That being said, I think the manufactured patches look really nice. You see the whole logo. You've got the player. You've got a nice area to sign it. I would give this a B plus only because it is a manufactured patch, and I think a real patch would look really nice too. But that being said, I think the patch still looks nice in the card.
So what do you give it? What grade?
He said B plus.
B
Oh,
plus.
B plus. So I agree with you. I give it a B plus as well. This card conflicts me. I love it, and I do not like manufactured patches. And this card is beautiful. It's designed well. I love the faded bottom of Connor, the orange, the cup stamp, everything. It's perfect. The auto is gorgeous. And then at the end of the day, I'm just reminded manufactured patch. So
Yeah,
I'm with
same
you. I'm
thing.
a B plus. I know it drives me crazy. So if I saw, the ultimate test is, would I buy it for my PC? And I think the answer is, if the price is right and if it was a player I collect, I think the answer is yes. But that goes against everything I believe in. So it's well done. I mean, you screwed me up. So yeah.
Okay. So B plus on 2021, the cup inked insignias. Then now number 4 is from the same year cup 2021. I wanted to get your thoughts on the Brilliance autos and how do you grade this one from 2021?
I loved this design. I'm not gonna lie. I liked how the lights, like when I had the designer make it, I was just like, I want it to be like lights coming from every direction, pointing towards the thing. And Brilliance had always had like some sort of foil thing below it, and then they
Yeah.
signed on the acetate on top. Unfortunately, these cards don't cost out as much. For some reason, I don't think people really appreciate the shadow box cards for the cup. And I'm not going to downgrade it because of that. I still think it's a nice card, and I think it belongs in the cup. I would give this an A minus.
Okay. What does it mean when you say cost out for anyone that doesn't understand that?
Did I say cost out?
Yeah, you said, but you said unfortunately people don't understand that these don't really cost out, and I just wanted you to maybe
Oh,
explain that a little bit.
I don't think they value. I'm sorry, they value out.
Oh,
Is like
okay.
I don't think people get like if we were to make if we were to have like Connor McDavid sign one of these, this would not be a case hit. This would probably be like an A hit or something like that. It would not be a case hit because it
Gotcha.
doesn't have patch, and they're just unfortunately they're nice looking cards. And I think we improved on some of the Brilliance cards from previous years with this specific design. But that being said, I took it out for a reason.
Okay. The next one is from 2022-23, the cup, and I was curious your thoughts on the logo marks and how you would grade this one.
Idea, I give it a B. Execution, I'd give it a C minus. And this is one of the things that we're working with and with our pre-press department about getting the etching on the foil to be a little more defined. And unfortunately, these were printed, and the etching on it just isn't as it's not as defined as it should. It almost looks a lot flat with just like an engraving on it instead of it having texture to it. If these had that texture like I had wanted and thought it was going to look like, I think these cards would look a lot better. Because big amounts of foil, it looks kind of cool, but unfortunately, I can't look past that. It annoys me, and that's why I probably wouldn't give it a good grade, but like a C.
I think what I'm stuck on this card is it's a cup card. Don't ever not have the cup logo on there. I still think you should have left that.
It's
Yeah,
not.
the silhouette's on there.
Yeah.
No, this is either a bad picture
Oh,
of it.
okay.
That's the cup. Like I
Right.
said, the etching, it's supposed to be the cup logo, and it's supposed to look like it, but the etching on these cards, that's supposed to be the NHL shield. You're just seeing
Oh,
lines
yeah.
going across.
Yeah, I
It's
get
it's
that.
the NHL shield. It says NHL, and you can't even tell looking at this
Oh, so
picture.
there was etching on top of the foil that in
Yeah.
whatever the manufacturing process, it didn't work out as
Exactly.
planned. Okay. So that makes a lot of sense. So
Okay.
And the cup logo, the same thing happened on this card. So I agree with you, Phil. Every cup card always has the direction to have the cup logo on the front.
gotcha.
Good job.
Awesome.
So what was the grade you gave on this one? A C? Is that what it was?
C. Yeah,
Okay.
I like the concept. The execution was not good.
All right, we're gonna do a couple from last year's the cup 23-24, the cup coronation. What's your what's your hindsight letter grade on this one?
I'm so
I-
torn on this card.
I would love this one even more if Izzy could not have a huge signature and just sign over the cup, because that was the direction given. But his autograph is so big. Like Curtis Joseph probably would have signed across the whole card because his autograph is so big. But I love these cards. I think they're pretty cool. I like having the little patch on the top. The blue pops on it because if you use any other color, I think it would get muddied. Granted, a Red Wing signing with a blue pen looks kind of weird, but if you can't see me because I'm pointing, but if he would have kept
Yeah.
it within the area of the cup, which is what he was supposed to do, it would look even better.
Oh, Jeff McMahon loves it. He gives it an A+.
Yeah,
And,
I'd give it an A. I
okay.
love this. I love this design.
The next one is 23-24, the cup Baroque.
Yeah. Baroque is right.
Hey, remember when I talked about it's the same as the limited logos. These cards
Was it
could have
the
looked
etching issue?
really nice. Yeah. I mean, look at the NHL collection. Like that's the kind of look that I was expecting for some of these cards with the how they look, but the etching on this just did not get done at all. And the band-aids on the side again just look weird on the card. But no,
You
this
did it?
was a little bit of a disappointment when I saw these cards live for the first time, and I asked the question about the foil then, and it's obviously being worked on for future products. But this is like a D plus C minus for me, only because I saw when you see if you would have saw the mock-up, it looks a million times better than what the finished product looked like.
Yeah, that's got to be tough. Like when you know what the concept was and what the ideal version of it is, and then sometimes when things just don't work out, it's probably hard to let that go.
Yeah.
Okay. I got one more for you. It's probably not going to be you want to guess which one it is?
You guys weren't quick enough to clear the screen when I jumped on immediately, so I already know what
Oh,
it
you
is.
saw
Okay.
it? I
right,
hope it's
2020.
Yeah,
come on.
just like Phil found out that Jason was coming over ahead of time. I found out that this one was going to be the bane of my existence. Is there anything like? Are we going E or F? I mean, yeah, F. We use F. F minus, whatever.
Oh, it's not that bad, Billy.
Yes,
it's
it
not
is.
that bad.
If
No,
you knew
it's not.
if you knew the
Baroque's
concept,
worse.
if
Baroque's
you knew the
worse.
concept of this card,
I want it. I want it now.
Look, Phil, when
Yes.
this specific card, it might have even been this card, when this gentleman that's on this card in this example literally
know.
says it's the worst card he's ever signed.
Okay. What does Connor know about hockey cards? Stick to hockey. You win a cup, then come talk to me. He doesn't know
Connor-
shit about hockey cards.
Yes, he held up the bootleg card and
Oh yeah, you like that
and
one.
said he loved that card. So
I'm trying to help you,
this,
man.
This
Sorry.
just no. I take full full responsibility for this. I can't even blame the designer. I can't blame anyone but me. This was my concept. This was everything about it was mine. And then it was just not a comedy of errors, but just nope, we can't do that. Like obviously, I didn't want a big round circle around McDavid's head, but I didn't pay for laser die cutting, so I couldn't get the die cut around his head. I cost for layers. They didn't end up doing the layers, so you can't tell there's 3 different color fillers on this card. It was supposed to be boom, boom,
Like a
boom, like
topographical map,
3.
right? That was
Yes,
sort of the
that was the
and
plan, and then it just looks hokey and weird with the. It almost looks like a steak in the background.
no,
Like
no, no. You know what I see when I look at this card every time?
Neapolitan ice cream.
No, I see Lord Helmet from Spaceballs.
yeah.
Oh my God. Yes,
So
Josh.
this is the bane of my existence. I will stand behind the thermal threat card. I love that card. I think it's great.
Well, that's
This is
outrageous.
this one is the bane of my existence.
No. The line of the night is, you think I meant to put a freaking half circle around McDavid's head?
Oh,
Clearing it
Well,
up right there.
Okay, so how did I do in picking cards? Did I pick good ones? Do you think?
you did a good job. I wish you would have like come up with some that are like new cards that I introduced throughout the years, other than chemical compositions. One of the ones I'm probably most proud of, or one like it's always a challenge to build an insert that can stay with the cup that you feel is cup worthy. That is like a cup. There's Paul.
Good night.
That is a
Hey, Paul.
cup worthy card that you can continue to do. And one of my favorite ones is Materialistics. One, because I think it's a very clever name and I like
Yeah.
clever names. Two, it's just a beautiful chunk of stick, beautiful chunk of patch. Some of them have an area to autograph, some of them don't. But that one, I wish maybe you could have done on your list of cards too. But other than that, yeah, you did a good job. I appreciate it.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Great name.
all right.
Good
All
names
right,
like
chat.
Metallic
Oh,
or Metalex. Which one is it? I don't even
That's
remember.
not in the cup.
That's a
It was
metal card.
Metallics.
I was
That was
just
in Metal
thinking names.
Universe.
I'm just thinking names outside the box.
Yeah. I do like the materialistics as well, and so does California Dave there in the chat. Okay, but so speaking of chat, all right, now the show's on you guys. We're at one of our favorite things to do, and ask Billy everything because he will give up all he's promised. He swore to us on Scout's honor that he would give away all the upper deck secrets. So let's let the questions fly in the chat, and Baba Louie will tee him up for Sir William Celio.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Did you get your picture?
I got my picture. Yeah,
Okay.
that's awesome.
I put a lot of work into that. Oh boy. All right, Billy. So what determines how many players from a team and which players are put into a base set or an insert set? As a Jets collector, I notice we're often lacking in unique cards to chase.
As a Jet collector, maybe you should get some better players on your team that want to sign on. No, I'm just joking. Yeah. No. So what we do is like for the base cup for the cup, we'll say at least one player a team or 2 players a team or something. I think it's at least 2 players per team. And then same with the rookies and stuff. Like unless they don't have a rookie, that's tough. I remember one year. There was actually a year where the Rangers didn't have a single person in the base. It was just completely overlooked. It wasn't on purpose. Like, but these guys that have come up with the checklist, they have to, it's like they have so many things that they have to figure out, and one of it is like who we have autograph deals with, who we have memorabilia for, and they're like wizards. They're like marionettes, kind of balancing everything and trying to figure that stuff out. So I might give direction a player from each team. Okay, we've got for inserts, it's like a player from each team, and I might say superstars, so they can put superstars. There might be others where it's just like, okay, I used Larkin in this set, so this set I'm going to use DeBrincat, and then this set I'm going to use Cider. Sometimes they want to vary it, so you're not just getting Dylan Larkin in every single insert set. That being said, there are some specific sets that will say superstars, and like the big 6 must be in there. Is it big 5 or 6? Big 6. We use McDavid, Matthews, Crosby, Ovechkin, Larkin. I'm joking about Larkin. Bedard, and there might be one like the big like the big five or the big six. Like we make sure that those names are always in maybe some specific sets if we want like all the superstars in there. And it's easier when you don't have to deal with autographs or memorabilia, but in this case, obviously look for people you have deals with. And then stuff like the foundations, like we have an autograph version and non-autograph version. Well, guys that you might not necessarily have autograph deals with, but we have memorabilia for, make sure they're in the foundations, because we want to represent as many top end players that we can. But like I remember back in the day, we didn't have a deal with PK Subban, so it's like trying to put PK Subban cards in there. He would have foundation cards. That's kind of where the non-auto, and I can't believe you didn't mention this, by the way, about the limited logos and the honorable numbers, but that's kind of where the non-auto limited logos came from, was just guys that just never have autograph deals with, that we wanted to make big cards for because they haven't had that card yet. So they got to think about that too.
Okay. And we
And
did
by
talk
the
about
way,
it on our Cup preview show that you obviously
we
didn't
did?
listen
Well, I
to.
thought-
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like,
So I mean,
I thought you guys would wanna
it's
talk about it
hurtful.
now,
It's
too.
hurtful. I mean,
Yeah.
Your boss listens to it.
You want to know what's funny is I
you don't
listened to
have
the
to.
episode with my boss on it for sure.
No, good. Okay. Next question. We got a lot of questions piling up
Yeah.
here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
but-
won't give long answers then.
No more long-winded stuff.
you're allowed 4 sentences per question, Billy.
Okay.
That's it.
Phil's going to be the moderator.
Yeah.
Comment here, Billy. Last time you were on, I asked if you have build your own card at the expo, and you did. I just want to say thank you to Upper Deck for that.
Oh,
Ed Lister.
that's
With
nice.
that. Oh, yeah, they were doing cards at the expo, weren't they?
Yeah, you could take a picture and make your own.
Oh, I thought you meant if I made like a Billy card or something like that, and I tried and I got denied.
Oh, I'll make you one.
Okay. Next one.
Billy, are you waiting to see a barber until McKinnon signs?
I like the last part of that. So I'm getting older. It's not getting thicker up there, and maybe one day I end up looking like Phil. But I told myself I'm gonna grow it out one more time. I've had long hair before. I'm gonna grow out one more time, and then when it starts annoying me, I'm just gonna cut it off, be clean cut, and that'll be it. I won't grow it out again. So that in-between stage is always the toughest. I finally got past the in-between stage. It'll grow, and then it'll bug me, and I'll cut it, but it's not there yet.
It's like Josh.
So what about the McKinnon thing though? That's been coming up in the chat a lot. Is there something going on there?
Oh, I just know, like sometimes he's a little slow on signing his cards.
Okay. All right.
People think we don't put him in there. We do.
Got a question about metal, Billy. It's the product that's most excited about.
I'm excited about it too. We got a few new cards and inserts in there, and something else that's really big that'll be really popular in metal next year. I just can't mention it yet.
Is it the idea I gave you that you have you sign the contract and you pay me a bunch of money for?
Nope.
All right. How about what are the odds of having a set of weird third jerseys like the Lightning Storm or Mustard Cats or
Oh, I like that.
We get whatever the leagues give us jerseys, and whatever jerseys we get, we use. Unfortunately, that's how it goes.
Got it. Okay. So have you ever considered adding original sketch art cards to this set as a one-on-one hit? I currently do cards for Tops, but I would absolutely love to create cards for Upper Deck. Ooh, that's an advertisement.
Yes. But now we won't use you because you work for
Yeah.
No, I'm just joking. Luke the card has started at Tops too. Yes, we've thought about it a while ago, and we saw what our competitors did. Not to say that you would do art when other people making hockey cards, they have done that before, and we just didn't like how it looked, and we're afraid of likenesses and how well they're done. We've done stuff like Marvel Masterpieces before, where we use original art, and those are not cheap cards. So to get really good artists to do it, it's definitely not out of the realm, but it's just not. I don't want to say we're scared of it. It's just there's a lot of room for error in something like that.
Well, you have to be a good artist like Foster and Michael here.
Yeah,
Maybe Michael, send Bill your stuff on Instagram. He'll look at it.
Speaking of Marvel, Did you complete all your Allure Marvel sets? Are there any other superhero sets you're collecting?
All right. Thank you for reminding me, because I just bought a Sebastian Stan, which was card 138. So I'm crossing that off my list. So I now need 3 more cards. See, people still do collect. People still, I'm like Phil right now with my checklists of cards that I need at my desk and everything. This is my Marvel Studios exclusives checklist. I think I need
It works.
70 more. And
Yeah.
this is I've got the green parallel of the Allure. I still collect the Storm parallel if I see them cheap, but I'm not trying to build another set. But I'm working on the green Marvel Allure set, and it's 150 cards. They're all numbered out of 99, and I have 3 cards left. I need the Scarlett Johansson where she's doing the pose like this. I need another Sebi, which is who I call Sebastian Stan, and I need a Brie Larson Captain Marvel, and I'll be done.
Okay.
It feels good, eh? When you scratch them off and when you
It
get near the end, it's
does.
the
It
best feeling.
does.
I love
Yes.
All
Oh,
right.
I'm excited for this one.
How difficult is it becoming securing memorabilia from the Hall of Fame players?
Memorabilia, it's getting more and more expensive, and we do our best to get into auctions and to purchase stuff and to find people that have stuff. Sometimes players will offer stuff, but it's more and more difficult because there's less and less of it on the market.
Gotcha.
But like we just had an auction yesterday, and I think we got some really
Oh,
cool
we were
stuff.
so close. We were so close. Go, Louis.
Don't think you're going to have the answer for this, but will Upper Deck buy Leaf trading cards?
Why? Why
Exactly.
would we want to?
Love that answer. Next question.
Young Gun acetate print runs.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
that guy,
less than 1,000. There you go.
Oh,
You
come on.
finally
Hey,
got an
there's
answer.
Grant.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
Grant.
Grant.
Let's see it again.
You're our favorite. Oh,
Less than 1,000. I can't believe you got that out of me, Phil.
I'm
time.
sorry. We're chipping away at you, Billy.
Silly Bilio. Oh my gosh. What did you do to not get the expo invite? And are you already in the doghouse where we won't see you in the spring?
That did happen. That did happen
This
one
is
time.
a fresh
But-
wound. I mean, is it too soon to talk
You want to know
about
what's
this? or-
funny is I had a 7th grade English teacher call me Silly Billio. So I don't that's kind of funny that someone referenced that. No, I wasn't in any kind of trouble. Look, we've got new product guys, and they're building your products, and so they need to go to the expo and see what's out there and get meet these people. And Tony brought Matthew Burrows out this year, and Grant was there too, and Jason was. You guys had enough Upper Deck representation. That being said, you'll see me in the spring. Don't worry, and it'll be close to my birthday. You can buy me a shot or a drink or something.
Okay.
And I'll be back. I just I got to spread the wealth.
Got it.
Well, you can come to the chateau and have a piece of 3-day-old pizza. We specialize that. eating that
That's no. We ordered that pizza for Jason that day.
We
Don't
did.
don't imply
You guys,
that we gave Jason
when I
pizza.
went to the chateau, you guys had some unique, tasty beverages that I got to try. It was fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine. Hey, why does the cup have base cards other than because they're awesome and fun to collect?
We do it specifically because they're awesome and they're fun to collect.
Good. Perfect. Do you make multiple of the high-end 101s and then destroy the lesser ones?
I'm not on the pre-press part of that. I don't know if they do that or not. So if we make them, we might have to make them again. Like we've had somewhere something happened to the card and we had to remake it in another set. Like we had to find a spot on a form in another set that has the same technology and everything, or like build a Frankenstein form where like we just put a bunch of cards on there.
Gotcha. Okay, so serious question finally. Is there a chance we get a Pavel Bure style update year for McKinnon?
Ooh.
I would hope so. I definitely would hope so. It's funny because I think Horton's like came to us and was just like, "Can you get this guy to sign?" It was like, "Hey, he's part of Horton's. Like this is your
Yeah.
set. Horton's got him to sign, so hopefully we
Do
can
you mean
get him
Tim
to sign."
Hortons? Tim Hortons?
Yeah,
Tim
the
Hortons.
Horton set that we set. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I insulting?
Well, you're
or
abbreviating. I mean, you're missing a word. It's kind of important.
Timmy's? Sorry,
There you
Timmy's.
go. Better. It's okay.
All right.
I still forgot a word.
Gotta get this in so Dean will settle down.
I saw this one too.
Real case hit cards and AHL products. It lacks something cool like Jambalaya, PMG, Gold Outburst. I get it's AHL, but I collect AHL living in Cleveland.
And look, Cider's rookie card is an AHL card, and I have a couple of them. The thing with AHL and the thing with building sets is the more we build, the more cool stuff we can put in the sets. And the more we build requires people buying it, and people do buy it, but they don't buy it as much as Flagship. They don't buy it as much as some of the other sets. So if we can now then play the devil's advocate, put cooler stuff in there, and maybe more people will buy it. It's that sets a challenge to build every year. So to add more cool stuff, yeah, we can try. It's just a matter of whether or not it'll cost out.
Well, why not make the Calder Cup?
We joked about that too, where we would make the Grey Cup for the CFL, because we have the CFL
Yeah.
license too.
Well, that would sell well.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
Louis, I have a question quick. It'll be a fast one. I just want to get in between here. From Josh the Collector. In 25-26, the Cup, will the Gavin McKenna RPA be game used?
Well, what?
Yeah. What?
Can't talk about the cup.
Mm.
You can talk about this cup. I can't talk about future cups.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Sorry.
Henry wants to know.
Remember when you said that Jason listens to
answers. Short
watches the
answers.
show? Yeah.
Done. Next. What other set does Jean McLeod get her hands into? Sets.
Well, Jean is kind of like in charge of our design team, so she gets her hands on a lot of stuff. That being said, some of the Jean getting her hands on it is her
Like your
helping
neck?
out other designers.
Yeah.
With like kind of mentoring them and stuff. Like they might be working on something and she might say, well, this might work better if you do this or that. In my opinion, Jean kind of has her hand in that a little bit, and then is helping the designers. There are things that Jean, like an insert like Dark Matter, that's Jean. Like, so Metal Universe, she gets her hands in Metal Universe. She definitely gets her hands in Fleer Ultra. She gets her hand in Flagship. Like, I'll say, Jean, let's come up with my concept is late 90s, early 2000 t-shirts. Go. And guess what? Bootlegs.
Yeah. And she says that's terrible. I'm going to redo it all.
Yes. Jean, okay. My concept is or Jean will be like, I want to use this gold jambalaya stock paper. Great. Liquid gold. Jean.
Yeah.
You got foil, you got paper.
Oh, liquid gold. Bravo.
And then there she goes.
Do you have a favorite Jean McLeod card of all time?
Ooh, that's a good question. I do like the bootlegs. I'm not gonna lie, but I know she's made. You know which one I should say? I should say this just to piss her off. Yes, I do actually.
Okay.
I love the constellation cards that she designed for me. Those are beautiful cards. The ones with the big floating heads. Yup. Jean McLeod designed those cards.
You're blaming her, huh?
With
Yeah,
direction.
that was like
with
she
direct,
was like a hostage in that situation, though, wasn't she?
She was 100% a hostage. I'm like, Jean, I want the floating heads. It was, and Jean like built the whole constellation and made it. Like, I still think it's kind of a clever, cool design. And people forget there was a old 70s design with the I think Canada, Russia thing where they had like floating heads in that design. That was kind of the inspiration of it. But
good
gosh,
answer, Billy. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. Before Neil puts his question in for a fourth time, is there ever any debates in the office settled via arm wrestling over which card is the case hit? Cup has so much high end. I imagine sometimes it could be hard.
Nope. We have one. We have one person that's been working on the loop for many years, and this gentleman also used to come up with your Beckett values in Beckett magazine. So he knows a little bit about value. He knows a little bit about cards, and we use his amazing knowledge of both things to come up with who the case hits are.
Okay.
Gotcha. Hold on, I gotta scroll back up. Always losing my place here.
Although he does like Kopitar a lot. I'm just saying. I know California Dave's gonna be mad at me for saying that, but the only one that he overvalues Kopitar a little bit too much. But
Dave did.
he's a Hall of Famer and a legend, and he's played for one team, so I think that kind of boosts his value up a little bit.
Well, Dave did say he likes big head cards too, so don't let us bully you.
Yes, love it.
Makar not in Big Six.
Nah.
Nah.
I mean, he's the baby
No.
Bobby Orr.
The thing is, when I say Big Six, it's like everything. The problem is sometimes you go Makar, sometimes you go McKinnon, and so you can't necessarily say one or the other. If I say Big Six and I'm talking Oilers, you're talking McDavid. Yes, Draisaitl's up there, but you're talking McDavid. If you're talking Avalanche, you're talking Makar and McKinnon.
Yeah, it's like a pair. What are the odds? Follow-up question. What would it take? And I'm very serious, for us to get a autograph card from either or preferably both Baby Bobby Orr and Shimmy Shakes Lane Hudson, where they actually inscribed it Baby Bobby Orr and Shimmy Shakes. Wouldn't that be amazing? Come on.
We don't like to do combos with young players and retired guys very often, so it's a good idea. Maybe you can get an individual version of it, but I don't know about a dual.
Yeah, if you got Bobby to sign one hand and he signed it Baby Daddy Bobby Orr, and then Makar to sign it Baby Bobby Orr, oh, that'd be sweet. That would set a record. I'm just saying.
You're done, Josh. You're done.
All right, fine.
How are the notorious?
Yeah, didn't he say his last question was his own question?
The ones that we discussed. Who are the non-signers?
How are the notorious non-signers?
I think you meant who.
Oh, I said who.
Oh.
Well, that's delicate, right?
Yeah,
Like you
I'll
can't
just
really.
yeah, it kind of hurts my feelings because I think two that I would love to see some more of is like Larkin and Sider, or not Larkin, Raymond and Sider.
Nobody wants Red Wings autos.
I do. I do. I
Well, what
want to
about?
see
I
more.
mean, Fedorov is an obvious one too, right? Where
Oh,
he
well,
is
if you're
tough
talking
to
like
do.
that, yeah, trust me, we're working on it. It was unfortunate we couldn't get him into the Centennial set, but you never see the guy. He's overseas, and so we're gonna when he gets his number retired, we're gonna do an old, what is it, Celtic Pride, where they kidnap Damon Jr. or whatever, and because he's a Celtics player and they kidnap him. Is that what it is? Yeah, we're gonna.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
Nope.
All right,
Oh,
moving right along then. Perfect. Do you update photos every year, or are images from several seasons ago used in current products?
They should be from that year.
Oh,
So, as far as I know, that's direction. I mean, there are some where we specifically say use rookie imagery, or obviously with Legends you can't do that, but it should be from
Careful.
current year. Ding.
do you have an update on Phil's application for the photo department? I think he sent it a few weeks ago.
You gotta be able to work in the office. Are you
I
moving?
keep following up. What? I can work in an office. Is it a big office?
Like a janitor's closet would probably be your office, but it's an office.
You get a cubicle, but you do gotta wear shoes.
Stand. I hate shoes.
I think we answered this one kind of. Legendary mem.
Yeah, we can move on to that one.
Hey fellas, hey, good to see you, Boomtown. Thorsten, this ought to be good. Billy, would Upper Deck ever consider moving up from 6 players on the out of 99 checklist to 8 to 10? Is the chosen player based mainly on print run logistics? Thank you.
It's just always been 6. I think there's been 1 year it wasn't 6, and that was Eichel. Every other year I think has been 6.
No, you did 7 for Bedard year.
Was it 7?
Because you did lucky 7s. Somebody knows more about the cup than you, and you make the cup.
Did we do 7?
Just saying.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already worried about 25-26 cup.
Sure. We ever consider running dual sports cards, like how the Tea Company ran some Wemby Stroud dual autos?
With do we want to pay 2 licenses? No.
Good answer.
Remember, Wemby was unlicensed and Stroud was unlicensed.
Yeah.
All right. What do we got here? Does Upper Deck consider some form of certification bondable to be considered to curb bad apples in the hobby? Billy, thanks. Hope you don't get hauled into HR tomorrow.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means either.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, Max. We'll keep going.
I'm rocking here. Let's go here. What's this one? What? This might be funny. I don't know. Are you a folder or a scruncher?
Sounds like a personal question.
Maybe.
I don't know what that means.
I think it means if you put your hair in a ponytail, do you use a scrunchie or do you fold it?
Oh no, I have.
Oh,
Oh, he's a hair elastic guy.
Yep.
Oh, ha! I get it. Why is Flair EPAC only?
Excellent question. I would also like to know.
Did you know that being on EPAC is more expensive than if they were to print them, though?
Sometimes it is.
yeah.
At the time, we felt that we needed an EPAC exclusive product. When we built, I'll tell you what we built Fleer Ultra real quick. We built Fleer Ultra during COVID. The first year, we needed a product that was a sticker label, so we didn't have to get stuff hard signed, that we could get onto the market very quickly, that didn't require memorabilia or anything like that. That being said, it took 3 years for that product to finally come out on EPAC and was like 2 years late, and then the next one was late. And yeah, but the reason why we built it for EPAC was it was during COVID, and we were looking for an easy product that we could build that was insert driven and that had sticker labels.
It's better than Black Diamond. It's better than Artifacts. It's better than almost every other product you have.
Mm-hmm.
Just my opinion.
All right, I'm skipping around here.
I think Eric's question's next, right?
Eric's.
It was right below. Why is Fleer EPAC only? I'll throw it up.
Go ahead.
Since grading is so relevant in the hobby, have you thought about working with PSA, etc., to have graded cards in the cup that are graded 10s for maximum value? Also, Mystery at the XY. I think there's a hint of sarcasm there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hey Eric, how's it going?
Eric, how do you even allow him to ask questions on here? By the way, Eric, how'd the Red Wings Bruins game go the other night? Anyway,
well done.
You know, it's a slippery slope to work with a grading company. So to answer that question, no, we really haven't thought about working with PSA to do that.
Will there be more products with Bure, Datsuk? Now they're harder to get Russian players.
Well, you have the Russian Whisperer.
I think
that suit.
I think that suit we've got stuff for sure. Bure, we get them every 5 years, I guess. I don't know.
This will be interesting. I have a Black Diamond Rookie Relics card from 22-23. It's a 1/1, but it doesn't have 1/1 printed on the card. Can it be sent back to have it put on it?
That's a great customer service question.
So answer it.
I can't do customer service questions. I can't answer. Not like I can't answer them. It's just like I don't know. Like I don't know if they do that or not.
Okay. Hey Billy, were you at Steve Angel's barbecue?
No.
Oh,
you didn't come to Saskatoon. Are you going to come to Saskatoon next summer? You should.
No.
We're trying to go to China too, but we'll talk more about that later. Okay.
Do you have to take a little airplane to get there?
I hope not. I hate little airplanes.
We took
I want a big airplane.
Here's one right, Billy's alley. Favorite celebrity you've met?
Oh my gosh. Favorite celebrity I've met. I'll get the picture. There's probably two. Ooh, the Pistons are winning.
I got the picture.
I mean, this is my.
Listen, this is dangerous, Billy. Just one picture, and just let us know who it is, because we have other questions.
Because this is my wife. Just
12 hours later.
Mm-hmm.
No, so obviously, like Jessica Alba's like my. If you had a hall pass, it'd be like Jessica Alba. That's my favorite.
Oh.
But
just Randy's.
The greatest. My favorite is I went to a premiere for the show The Newsroom, which is an HBO show, and I was sitting there, and all of a sudden, probably the actor from my favorite television show of all time pulled up. Wasn't in the show, but because it was HBO, He was
Blues
there.
Clues.
He's
Tony
Yes.
stalling.
Danza?
That's
Tony
what it is.
Danza.
That's exactly what you guessed it on the head.
He's stalling
And
the picture.
I had nothing for him to sign. Someone gave me a blank piece of photo paper, and he signed the photo paper for me. And I'm like, "Can I get a picture?" And he grabbed my camera. This is before I had a phone camera. He took the picture, and it is Mr. James Gandolfini.
Oh, that is
Wow, look at clean
awesome.
shaven Billy there.
Yep.
Wow.
I was a huge Sopranos fan, and
Yeah.
I was on cloud nine, and that was probably one of my best celebrity experiences, just because at my house during the Sopranos, no one was allowed to talk. All the lights were off. Everyone
Yeah.
knew Sunday at 8 o'clock, can't talk at the house. And to meet him, and that was the only time I met him. I was supposed to go to a poker tournament that he was at, and I was going to wait outside, and I ended up having to work that day, and he had passed away a few months later, and I was so bummed out. But
Oh, sad.
did get to meet him, and he could not have been nicer.
I
That's
should
an awesome picture,
bro.
Billy.
Yep.
It's a great photo.
Never seen it.
Hey, Louis, let's try to do like 5 or 6 more rapid fire ones, and then
I-
we'll.
Okay.
Working.
I'll answer quickly now.
Are you back at Publishing Cup 25-26 in July 2026?
We are still trying, like, we caught up, but we're still trying to catch up even more. So we're trying to get it to a good time.
Gabagool.
Okay. Thanks for answering. Thanks for asking. I like big head cards too. Jesus, come on. Questions, people. Amen. That's so
Can
funny.
Upper Deck produce Olympic cards? There's one from LGC.
No, we don't have the Olympic license.
Okay. What's this one here? Would you make a triple auto of Keith, Matthew, and Brady? Chickok.
If we had deals with all three of them, yes, that would be a no-brainer for a triple auto in the cup.
Okay, Jacob Dahl in the house here again. He's got a product idea. What about a set called Journey? Which one set be jersey of 2 or more team a player played for? Oh my gosh, Jacob.
We've done it before. There
Yeah.
is an insert like that, and it's a great way to get rid of old jersey. So we're always for something like that.
Let's see. How did the bald guy know the hair question?
I was waiting for you to answer that one because I was laughing my butt off when I saw that.
Very, very good observation.
I managed a restaurant with over 30 waitresses for 7 years. You pick up a few things here and there.
Oh, here's a good one.
Like a
about
few
Louis.
waitresses, Phil.
Yeah, I got stories. Yeah, not for this show though.
Will there ever be another buybacks product?
Oh, the bane of our existence. That being said, I can't say never. Do we have one in the hopper right now? No. But yeah, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and we have a lot of things going on right now that we just don't have time to do something like that.
Obviously not. You don't need to ask Billy that silly question.
Oh,
No.
gross.
Bacon.
No fruit on pizza. Yes,
Bacon.
more bacon.
Bacon on pizza. Even Canadian bacon. Regular
That's
bacon,
ridiculous.
Canadian bacon.
All right. Well, thank you, Billy. Oh, wait, one more.
We no, we already touched on that one. Oh, let me just fly. I'm at the bottom here.
Okay.
Sure, I'd love him to, but he's not building it.
I didn't build it.
See,
Yeah.
And Party Time Pat's not here right now.
right?
Okay.
Oh, I love party time, Pat.
Oh, good.
All right. Well, thank you, chat. Every time, love doing Ask Billy Everything, and I think we got through 25 questions there, so that's not bad in 35 minutes. What before we let you go, anything else you're working on? Anything you want to preview that's coming up? Because we're all about what's next in this hobby. The cup is old news at this point.
I'm working on like having a neck in that photo that you sent, and then I look and I'm like, wait, but my hair is kind of hiding it. It's just like I look like the dude from 90 Day Fiance in there. Jeez.
Come to Ottawa. I'll put you on a good program. We'll start light. We'll get you that neck.
Thanks. We've got this set. I think we're pre-launching it, which means it's a little bit away, but not too far away, called Upper Deck Series 2. And so that'll be that's in the hopper.
Zeev.
And then I think they're going to be soliciting ice here pretty soon, but that's still a ways away. AEW SP Game Used, I'm telling you, people, is fire. That product's awesome. Oh, and then we're gonna have, like, you guys got a little taste of the Red Wings Centennial set but that'll be we have a hobby
The
version of
hobby.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty loaded. The designs are real cool. No, I'm just really focused on the cup right now. I can't even
Yeah.
remember what's coming out next.
Are we
to
gonna
be
have a
honest with you.
brand new set this year? Are we gonna have one come like that? Like called like pineapple lasers or something like that. That I don't know.
An insert set?
No, like a new product. Like will there ever is there ever any plans for like a new product on the horizon? Oh,
Yeah, we got some surprises for you, and
I mean, are they like new old products like that harken back, or is it something like something entirely new concept?
I think after the CDD conference that we have
Oh,
with we like to kind of make that special for our CDDs. So our diamond dealers. So we save a lot of information, and I know you guys like to break a lot of stuff on here, but we definitely save a lot of information for that, and there will be a lot of information given out at that, and we're pretty excited about some of the stuff that we have coming up.
okay. Well,
Can you bring? I know. ProSet has been bought, but if you could just bring that up at your next staff meeting, there's some great designs in ProSet that maybe you guys.
You
could
got to
make
be
a pitch
kidding
for.
me.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you. It's so ugly, it's great. Yeah, yeah.
Some of those designs are
Anyways.
so. Why don't you just say bring back old score designs too? Those
Canadian
are
or
horrible.
American? Canadian or
Ugh.
American?
Are you two
they're so
okay? It
bad.
got a little testy earlier on the show here.
Wow, that's not my fine. He's the one who said he had no neck, not me.
No. I'm talking about the whole the napkin patch thing. It got the kids were worried that mom and dad might not make it through Christmas.
Listen, Billy's got to stand his ground. I got to stand mine, and we can agree to disagree and still be good friends. Okay, Scott, that's enough. Stop it, Josh. Okay, let's go. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, we could. So I didn't answer a question earlier, or I answered it, but an example would be we could definitely do like a Danley Heatley Atlanta Thrashers Ottawa Senator card, something like that, where it's like
No one will
two
want
different representing two different teams. I totally understand what that person
You
was
have
saying.
to be
now.
25. You have to be 25 years and under, and heavily involved on Twitter to buy a Danny Heatley card. 50 and 39, bud. 50 and 39. Anyway.
Hey, okay. Before we go, hey Phil, did you have fun?
You get me every time. Yeah, I actually had a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Thank you very much, Billy. Billy stayed late. Look at everyone's gone, and he's the hardest working man at Upper Deck. He's the last guy in the building, probably locked in. You're gonna have to sleep under your desk tonight.
I hear some art acquisition people there. Just a second.
Oh, so there are people that work harder than you.
Are you guys leaving anytime soon? Because they're saying how hardworking I am that I'm here this late on a podcast.
So now we hear Billy clearly. Now we hear you perfectly. So.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, Billy. Any closing words for Billy, Phil, or Baba Louie?
Nope.
You good, Phil?
Love you, buddy.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, great show. Hope everybody has a great midweek. Happy hump day. Happy cup release day. Don't forget Friday, Grant's doing more breaks. So if you got skunked today, go back Friday, but be responsible as well.
And we'll be live tomorrow night on Slab Sharks, and then Big Friday Nights with Phil coming on Friday night. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. Have an amazing night. Good job on the cup, Billy. You guys did good.
Thank you, sir.